Football on. We might as well get a little bit of the start of the Port game. Unbelievable win for the Hawks. Unbelievable win for the Hawks. How the hell did they do that? That's really messing up my tipping this week. Annoying. Welcome everyone. Good day. Hello. Thank you so much for joining me today for the Greater Western Sydney versus the Sydney Swans. A huge game, high sidey, an absolutely huge game today for the Swans. Every game now is a huge game, really. But a little added element of a derby is always good. Oh, nice. Oh, it's Austrian. That'll be fun for you, mate. Hi, Nugget and Brooks. Hello. This is going to be a good one. Oh, well, I bloody hope it's going to be a good one. We get a little bit of a promo footage. Boom, boom. Nice little promo video going on. Mate, everyone's ruined my tipping. My tipping has been awful again. We just got to, look, we just need to shut down Toby Green. A fight for September. Who's excited? Who's excited? Because this should be an insane game. Geelong versus Port starts just before, and then it is obviously Giants versus Swans. Hi, Matteo. Hi, Jamal. We'll watch the first five. Well, we're watching the first 5 minutes. Let me put the stream up on Discord as well. So we'll have the first 5 minutes of the Geelong Port game, and then we'll move over to Giants versus Swans, which is what I'm here for. Let's see. I think we want Port to win and obviously Swans to win. Good man, Matteo. Good man. Come on, get this game going. Welcome everyone. No, Sidey, we do care about the Swans. It's all about Sydney. Yeah, I don't think we wanted the Swans to win, really. We didn't really want the Crows to win. What does that do to the league table? Let me have a look. Oh, got a dog staring at my nose all itchy. Hi, AFL time. So that result for Crows today, where does that put Crows? Crows are now up to 9th on 40 points. If Sydney win, we'll overtake and go up to at least 9th. At least, maybe 8th. We got to win. It's just must-win games now. It really is. It's just must-win games. Hi, Skull and Crossbones. Hello, mate. Bloody, I'm sure my quality of this bloody webcam is awful. It's meant to be a 4K, but disappointing. Let's turn some sound up, shall we? So we've currently got the Port game on at the moment, but it won't be on for much longer. They've almost finished. They've almost finished that stand behind the goal over at the litter box, haven't they? That should be done by next season, I'd assume. Cats start with a lead.
Any more comfortable, Ollie Henry, in what he was trying to do there?
He's been remarkable, hasn't he, since arriving from the Pies. Didn't play as much football as he would have liked last year. Pies didn't want to lose him. Cats really keen to get him.
Just have a look at this passage of play. Jeremy Cameron just drops the mark, but the more concerning part was just able to take the ball, no real pressure.
I know, a massive upset. It's not going to make any real difference, I don't think. The result is a nothing result, I would assume. But yeah, no, a big shock that Collingwood, Hawthorn just started so well, and just no matter what Collingwood did, Hawks just held on, didn't they? They did really, really well. Hi, Lisek. Welcome to the stream. If anyone doesn't have access to the game will be showing live in the Discord server, so you can watch live in there. So make sure you check out the game in there, especially if you're coming and you're from Poland and you don't have access to the game. Get into the Discord and get watching. Right, let's switch over. Let's get the Sydney game starting. Should be starting very, very soon. Oh, it's just a huge game. I don't want another game where I am like a nail biter. I don't want a nail biter. I want Swans to win comfortably. I'm fed up. I'm fed up of Swans having really close games this season because, oh God, it just gets you. Every time it gets you. So hopefully a nice confident result would be really, really good. Strong start. I don't want us holding back and giving a lead away.
Finishes at the first bounce. It all becomes about the rivalry thereafter. You've got a team which has won 9.5 games in the Swans, had some real troubling times through lack of personnel this season, taking on the Giants, who sit on 11 wins. You've got to understand there's only X amount of supporters that follow.
They've literally just got a buddy screen going on with all his
coverage you'll get in the papers or on the TV, and they are fighting for that market. And the team which is the
I'm sorry, this little warm-up they do where they just pass the ball and bump into each other. Pointless. That is definitely pointless. Why don't you practice some marks or practice some kicking or some throw-in or whatever? Hi, Thaddeus.
Can the 21-year-old West Australian Logan McDonald become a Nathan Lyon? I'm going to ask you that very shortly. It's round 21. It's the Swans and the Giants. The subs for the Giants, Isaac Cumming.
Come on, get this game going. Exactly, we do not want GWS winning this. I want a big performance from Amati as well. Amati has said he did okay last week. He did pretty well last week, and that's the first time I've seen him do well this season. He has been pretty awful. But this is when, look, Buddy's not there. You know, we've mentioned this before, that maybe Buddy being in the team, he's held players back. You know, he's prevented players from shining because he's always taking the limelight. So this is the opportunity. We've got to see these younger players coming through and performing. You're not going to get Buddy again, but you know, you've got to have some confident performances. You know, confident in your ability. GWS are flying high at the moment. They really, really are. Cracking performances, and that will tell in their performance. That will tell in their performances that they are so confident. But we've got to stop that. I think they're 6 in a row. I think maybe 7 in a row. Hi, Rivalry. I'm already getting hot in my jumper. Oh, it's warm, even though it's horrible weather outside. That 3-2-1 was way too early. This may not sound very nice of me to say, but if Toby Green gets injured, I won't be very upset. That is not a good face to have. I know. I was watching the Collingwood game. Eating my breakfast, watching the Collingwood game. It's good. I've got no work at the moment no football coaching for the summer, so it's nice to be able to come and watch on a Saturday at 10:30. Are we ready? Game on. Let's go, Sydney. Red and white army. Right, we got this. We got this, boys. Strong start. Nice. Get off him. Get off him, Toby, you knobhead. Welcome, though. Welcome to the stream, guys. It's awesome to have everyone here. Hopefully the sound's okay, the right levels. Hi, Kuba Gaming. Well, that's not a strong start by the Swans. A fairly easy looking kick by the Giants. 6-0 to Giants. Ouch. Hi, Pat. That is annoying. Oh, don't buffer. Don't buffer. What I will do... I will get up the score on the other game when this sponsor ad goes. It should pop up, you would assume. Believer, believer. Well, were Bombers lucky to win? I don't know if they were lucky to win. They scored more goals than the other team, so I don't know if that's true to say they were lucky to win, if I'm honest. Okay, the score is... No, it's over that side. The score for the Port Geelong game is down in that corner there. So they are 12-6 up over in the Port. And that's what we need. We need Port to win this. Make it a little bit interesting in the top 2. Not that it matters anymore, really, the top 4. But yeah, down there in the bottom is the Port game. If you haven't already, guys, we've got, what, 20 odd people in here. Make sure you like the stream for me, please. Mark the players. You can see it. Hickey. Hickey. You are so static there. This should be 12-0 GWS. Really, look at this. Hickey was so... lumbered there, look. Oh, the biggest man there got completely done because he was too static. And an easy mark, really, for Jesse Hogan. Right, that's alright, he messed it up. Messed it up, luckily. 7-0. We can't be static. We've got to have that movement. Yeah, yeah, AFL time. As a Swans fan, we really need Port to win. I've told you that the one man I want is Mr. Gawn. I would happily swap Hickey for Gawn. No doubt about that. See, you all like Mike? How has no one called it the litter box before? Surely people call it the litter box, as in the people that don't like the Cats.
Could you be an All-Australian if he plays this in the...
No, I know he's not. He's not. Maybe if we win the grand final, he might decide to come to us. Fingers crossed.
Through the traffic, Whitfield. He'll knock on by Ash. They look on the Giants early. Tom Green. Whitfield not to do his own disadvantage in the end.
Come on, boys.
Florent was coming the other way.
Use that space. Use that space. Good pass in there. Nice pass. Very, very good. Amati's there in a cracking space. Amati's in a brilliant space. Yes. Fantastic play. That's what we want to see. Moving up the field together. Players off the ball, creating space. That is how you win games. It is the litter box. It is. I need to think of a funny name for this, really. The giant shithole. There you go. That's... I shouldn't swear, but come on, Joel. Do not mess this up. Six in the back. Come on. Straight down the middle. Well done, Amati. Well done. Fantastic play by the Swans there. Fantastic play. Team moving up as a group, creating space for each other. And sorry about that annoying cheering noise. It's when a goal goes in. Hi, Bill. Yeah, for Collingwood, I don't think it really matters now. They'll be top 4 easy anyway, so it doesn't really make much difference. No one remembers who finished the league in top of the league, do they? They do seem to play at the litter box quite a lot, don't they? They do. Jesus, Baranari. Jeez, that's a lot. That's a lot of Cats to live with. Ross, what am I contacting Swans for? They don't reply. I tried contacting them last year and they didn't respond. I've got to hate Swan. I've got to hate the Cats, really, don't I, after they keep beating us. No, we did get a draw this season, so that's something. Still 7-6, 15:40 on the clock. Oh, Tracy, don't come in here with your Giants talk. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me, lady. Lovely play here by the Swans. Nice short passing. Playing on. Look at this. Flowing. He's gone for a big kick. Oh! Oh, Marty. Is he paying it? Is he... Surely, I'm a Swans fan, but surely he's not paying that mark. He is paying that mark, but he dropped it. He didn't have full... Honestly, I do not understand umpires and marking. He didn't have control. That slipped straight through his hands. I take it, but... Come on, Marty. Make it 2 out of 2. Straight down the middle again. Get in there. Come on, Swans. Let's go, Sydney. 12-7 to the Swans. 2 really bits of play. 2 bits of play from a counter-attack. That is what's good. We are playing the counter-attack game this week. Really nice play. Definitely didn't mark the ball. I'm sorry. He did not mark the ball. Definitely not a mark, but I'm going to take it. Screw it. Got to take what you can get. Hi, Garth. Yeah, the score is literally down there, Garth. 7-12 Swans. 5 minutes into the game. Maybe Amati is going to step up to the plate. Maybe I doubted him too quickly.
Hickey rises high. Parker goes without it. Briggs picks it up and dumps it long. Charging out was Hogan. Couldn't quite control it in the air. Cornelio. Here's Daniels. Ward. 50.
Oh. Way. Solid, solid, solid. Who's in space for you? Oh, no, no, no. No. Careful. Gotta be careful when clearing the ball.
So we're 0 from 3 now, Jesse.
We have players moving at least. But he is just going to Hickey.
Caught in the middle of that big pack and Heaney about to pounce. He looked around to see Iden.
Go on, Isaac.
Pressurised the kick and rolls to Ash. Clean pick. Beautiful to watch.
Nice.
Wanted to go, but realised there wasn't.
Rowbottom's going long. He's going very long. He's going very long. Go on.
There's a hold.
What's he giving?
And it's going the Giants' way. Not the
What for?
So they dodge a little bullet there. Taylor.
24-18 for the Cats.
Gives it off to Perryman. Works it round the outer side.
Not quite sure what the umpire gave that for. They both went for the ball.
Keith takes off down the line. Does he go in that direction? He does, but he overcooks it.
Can I just say I'm disgusted by the votes at the moment. Only 37% of people say the Swans. You should be ashamed of yourselves, people.
Spears it. Corridor kick.
There's a bit of pace in this game early.
It does. Look, I've always said,
They're missing.
I say always, since following AFL, bottom of the table is crap, right? This is the problem with this league setup. The bottom of the table is rubbish. Because if you're looking at... What are we looking at the moment?
The Giants.
He's developed into a really class.
Hang on, let me look at my phone.
Buckley.
Yeah, it's been an amazing transformation of his career.
So,
Son of the
at the moment,
player and chairman, Lloyd.
anywhere from really
Hogan gets another chance. He goes for a hand instead of Neely.
Dockers and below. So the bottom four at the moment, completely pointless, those games.
Central
Really, really pointless. They've got absolutely nothing to play for. Give it another week and there might be another team that's, you know, Gold Coast, Richmond maybe, that haven't got anything to play for. It's not great. So if we can keep that, the top 8 spot now, that if we can keep that live, it should be an interesting end to the season. And by the looks of it, there are a lot of teams involved this year fighting for the top 8, which is exciting, right?
shows some great signs at the moment. After being the understudy.
It's okay. It's okay. It's not a bad game at the moment, Garth. It's not a bad game.
And it's in good hands.
It's okay.
Tom Papley.
Very little breeze. He should get the journey, especially the way he goes about this. He'll almost kick the ball from beside the man on the mark. He'll get very close to the line.
All right, Papley.
Just get the distance.
Come on, Paps.
He bleeds red and white. Both
Just under the 12-minute mark.
Swans.
Papley, big kick.
Papley.
Oh, yes. Get in there.
3 goals to 1 the start.
3 in a row. 3 in a row for the Swans.
Sydney Swans, so they've got the 3 goals from 5 entries inside.
We will take that all day long, boys.
The other end, as I said, with the kicking inside 50, they've gone in 12 times. That's an enormous amount to go inside for half a quarter, and they've only got the 1 goal. So there's a bit of sharpening up to be done at that end, but the celebration here is with the Sydney Swans and how they're utilising it forward of centre.
Spot on. And just before we came on here, chatting to Adam Kingsley, and there is still some work to do in stopping the transition of opposition teams, running it from their defensive 50 and scoring at the other end.
Really nice bits of play so far, though, by Swans. 2 goals on the counter-attack. That was just a nice run-up as well. We've just got to keep possession, really. Don't give possession away too easily. Yeah, good idea, Garth. Yeah, good idea. Which Sydney, to be more specific?
Out in front is Brown.
Yeah, I think that was a big problem last week. I know we ended up winning just about, and it was lucky we had a big lead. But last week, we were giving the ball away too easily in the final third, and giving it back to Essendon. Just trying to remember who the hell we actually played. We were giving it to Essendon far too easily last week. And so we've got to make sure we do that. We started off well, keeping the ball well in the final third as well.
Francis hit it in the Hayward direction, but he slipped at the inopportune time. Daniels gets
Get him, get him, get him. You're giving him a free kick here.
And straight through the
Ooh.
of Brown. Now
None of them can keep hold of the ball. Don't give him an angle. Don't give him an angle. Goal for Giants. Goal for the Giants. Too much. No one could keep hold of the ball, it seemed.
Wasn't exactly a work of art, Alistair, but they got the result in the end. There's a missed
Ivan. Yeah. GWS have started, did start doing really well. What, they're on 6, is it 6 games? 6-game run they're on at the moment. We've got to make sure it's not 7. Or if they're already on a 7, we're going to make sure it's not 8. 13-18 to Swans. No one could just keep hold of the ball. And unfortunately, he had too much time to get his kick away. Shame.
So Jesse Hogan back in business. He's had such a consistent year when you consider he was managed earlier in the season, missed one, and then he's back in tonight after just missing a couple with a quad issue.
I think he's been very good this year.
That was his 30th goal for the season.
Good jump by McLean.
Yep, down to Papley, to Warner, to Gordon.
Swans with the ball. Going big into the 50th with the Swans. Can we mark it? Oh, that's unlucky. That was as much of a mark as the Amati one, to be fair. As in, it wasn't.
Happy to see it over.
Why are so many people walking around in the stands? Like, sit down and watch the game, boys and girls. So many people are wandering around in the stands.
This year, round 7. Green kicked a late goal, and the Giants got over the line at the SCG by 1 point. Keith down to Taylor, trying to thump it on was Green. Canelio beats a couple.
That's a good matchup. Brown v the Lizard.
Well, true. It's not that busy though, is it? Even at the, to be fair, even at the Swans Collingwood game last year, absolutely fine getting food. Absolutely fine getting food. And a cider, should I say. And that was a busy stadium in the prelim final.
Coming off a difficult year last year. Lloyd bangs it back to the top of the 50.
Garth, why are you watching the practice?
Giants were 16th last year. 6 wins, 16 losses as rain falls. And Adam Kingsley in his first season as coach.
Is that Moto, and also Garth, is that MotoGP that you're talking about? If so, my dad used to have an R1, which Valentino Rossi used to ride, until my dad's stomach got a bit bigger and he couldn't bend down over it.
Tom Green, straight up in the air. Mark won't count, so play on. Rowbottom scrambles it, it's touched, so it's play on. Knocked towards the boundary by Buckley.
Well, it's in GWS's 50. And I know Aussies say, I know Aussies tell me, oh no, that's the Sydney 50. No, it's the GWS 50. In football, for example, you don't the penalty area is of that team's goal. So you would say, you know, it's in the Southampton penalty area, and the other team's attacking the Southampton penalty anyway. Yeah. 30-18 now to the Cats. Cats seem to be pushing away a little bit in this first quarter.
It's a fair old age to be playing good footy at still, isn't it? Really well done.
33 years of age, a couple of Brett Kirk medals to his name as well. Coming tackle, going nowhere.
In the midfield. So
the commentator just said, I heard this right, about a player who's 33 saying, oh, it's good to still be playing a good level of football from here. Sorry, Buddy's just retired at what, 36? Was he 35 or 36?
He's been one of the great signings for the Giants. I mean, they've done well at the draft, but to bring in a mature age player to set the standards around the club and on the field, he's been a huge pick.
Amati batters it down. Rowbottom out to Papley.
Go on, Paps.
He's asking about McDonald and Haynes in his 200.
It is wedged in here, isn't it? It is wedged in their 50. It really, really is. They are, Giants are really struggling to get out their own half. They have now, but it's straight back to the Swans. No? What are they giving?
Storm here at the moment, the Giants inside 50s, 14-7 in favour of the Giants, but
I would say so. Pat, I think that's probably the same in That's probably the same in football as well. About that 26-30 is sort of a good age where you're sort of fully developed and you're a good, well, you should be at your peak.
It's Gaines territory. McCarty from 4 deep went with the fierce. Parker nearly had it. Hogan did, but he turned.
Come on, let's get a few more before the end of the quarter. It's been... That was as much of a mark as his earlier as well. It's frustrating because I don't think Giants have really done a lot in this game so far. This first quarter, really, I think it's been all Swans. We played some really, really good football, and it's 13-18. I'm amazed we're not further ahead, but it really has been mostly Swans here. We've had some really, really good spells of possession, some good counter-attacks. Just this last 5 minutes, though, we just aren't making the final mark. So that final third, we're not producing. We're really not producing that final third all of a sudden in the last 5-10 minutes. These umpires don't have a clue what a mark is, do they? 1 minute they give it, the next they don't. Al, do me a favour. High fend off. Well, he's about half his size. What do you expect?
There are a few players that are sourcing their own nylon stops for screw-ins because a lot of the grounds are wetter this year than they've been in previous seasons.
Also, I would say they always face off with each other, right? They always start kicking off with each other. I'm yet to see in last couple of years, I'm yet to see any footy players that look intimidating at all. Like, none of them look intimidating. Like, what are you doing? Why are you facing up to each other? You look like literally like little children.
The captain after his 5-game goal haul last week.
Goal for the Giants. Chesh, Monica. Ah, bugger. Giants take the lead again, 19-18. Ah.
Yeah. Well, he does lower his own body height, and this is the high fend off. You see, it's sort of contact's made as that fend off slides up to the neck. It's a free kick, and that's all. A little early.
A touch, but it's good to see.
They're a long way from putting this one to bed.
21-minute mark, the opening term.
But they do lead.
Frustrating.
So they've got that going for them. Both these teams in splendid form. Giants have won their past 7 in a row. Swans have won their past 3 in a row. And Sydney Derby, the Battle of the Bridge 26, living up to the expectations so far. Tom Green going nowhere.
Whoa, yeah, Port bringing it back again at 31-30. They've just 31-31 over in the Cats game. That is looking like a cracking game over there at the moment. Geelong keep taking the lead, then Port come back, then Geelong take the lead again, Port come back. 31-31 in the first quarter over in the other game. Wow. Very, very good.
The green light is on.
Oh no, is it 50? No, he hasn't called 50. Thought he did for a minute.
Secondary whistle to bring him back on the mark. Toby goes long to where he'd love to be. Keefe rises high. Row bottom against the grain. McCartan thought he was giving it to a teammate.
Oh, that's...
High on Cunningham. Not happy days for
It's just ridiculous, isn't it? Like, to be fair, the player went down low. Cunningham went down way low, right? So whether that's a mitigating factor, but just there is no consistency with decisions. No consistency with decisions. You give high for one, and then you don't give high for another. You give a mark one time, you don't give a mark the other. It's just no consistency. It is ridiculous.
Now watch this here. So he goes down. Look, I think that's still. I'm dead set against blokes who lower their shoulders, but I reckon you should be allowed to go down low to pick the ball up.
If the ball's there, you have to bend down to pick it up.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. Umpiring is just lacks consistency. I'm not saying that the standard's not good. It just lacks consistency. And when you're a player or a fan, That's all you want, right? You want consistency from your umpires and referees. And we're not getting it. We're not getting consistency.
Good reply over the last 3 or 4 minutes from the Giants.
Frustrating.
He takes it out of the ruck and then throws it on that left boot. Goes like an absolute rocket. It's not controlled in the air. Iden was stripped of it. It's dangerous. Heaney sniffed.
Come on, we need to get one back.
Himmelberg, Whitfield, Iden, Himmelberg.
Himmelberg trying to boot it out to no one.
During the week, said he's going to be a giant for life. Here's Blakey under pressure, fumble.
Look where you're passing it, Blakey.
Slipping over was Green right on the boundary. Cunningham.
I'm sure Sydney just make games agonising to watch, right?
Wedge the kick over. Here's Parker teaming up with Clark, and Parker then getting it down low was Wicks. Couldn't pick up that awkward half volley. Taylor had it. He lost it. Clark fires it out. Campbell with the high.
Just, alright, well, we got a mark in here at least. Let's get one goal back, hopefully. Hi, Mark. Yeah, I'm good, mate.
A clunk, Mark.
Yeah, he is a very good contested aerial player. He doesn't have that athleticism that some of the other boys do in that forward line, but he's just a wonderful competitor with a big tank. He will get around the ground for you. Good size, 197, 198.
37-31 now to Cats. Score once again is down there. Hayden, come on, McLean. Come on, McLean. Straight down the middle. You can't miss.
No problem for McLean.
Can't miss that one. At least we're getting ourselves, to be fair. All of our goals have been in fairly easy positions, right? So if we can make marks just in line with the goal, make life easy for ourselves. So we'll certainly take that. 25-24. It's looking like a good game in both at the moment, isn't it?
I think that's a good mark. I think GWS defence would be really disappointed in that situation, though. They should have got a fist or a contest to hit the body. But in wet conditions, great grab.
Even though they were...
Yeah, right, Mr. said, there's too many umpires. Too many umpires for starters to make... You can't get the consistency when there are so many umpires because you get different views and whatnot. And I don't know how much they communicate with each other. Do they have earpieces with each, to communicate with each other? Yeah, they do. They do have communication with each other. So they should be able to make mostly effective decisions. But if you blow a whistle, that's the thing. If you blow a whistle, the whistle's been blown already, And it's not easy to change a decision in in AFL. In football, for example, as a referee, in football as a referee, you're able to take your time. You're able to just wait. Take your time to make the correct decision because you don't necessarily need to blow instantly. Whereas in AFL, you have to blow instantly to call a mark. And I think that's a problem. Hi, Joseph. Is it expensive to watch AFL in the UK? Do you have KO or something similar? So I do have a streaming service, which is legal. But I signed up this year as a SYDNEY SWANS international member, which gets me watch AFL. So I think I paid about 200 quid. Paid about 200 quid. To become a Swans member, and that got me what did that get me? That got me a cap, it got me a key ring, got me something else, and yeah, it got me access to watch AFL, so I can watch all the games now from any match on Watch AFL, which is pretty good, pretty reliable. Bang.
Play on advantage, says the umpire, and the Giants work it to centre half forward, where Toby Green's got it, gets it out to Whitfield.
Get him.
Makes it a little tough here for Riccardi. Keeps it low.
Don't give him the sight. Don't give him the angle. No space. You're giving him space for... to behind. Giving him too much space. It's obvious stuff, right?
Whitfield, 7 possessions coming off the halfback flank. Only 2
Ugh.
though. Been tagged a bit by, it looks like Ryan Clark, and he's making sure that he's just handballing more than kicking the ball forward. The kicking is not great at the moment, the GWS Giants.
Lloyd to McDonald, who comes down from half forward to give a target. Mills.
Outside 5. Outside 5.
Co-captain with Luke Parker, no down Rampy for the Swans.
Co-captain. Bloody co-captain. What a stupid. You don't need more than one captain. You have a vice-captain, maybe. Giants with a minute and a half left. Giants are currently 2 points in the lead. It is, in the other game, 44-31 at the end of first quarter. Go on, Isaac. Oh, big tackle.
No prior, but he's hurt Parker. Gordon can't get a kick away. Hickey with 3 Giants around him.
No, he can't get rid of it properly. Some meaty... Yes! Some meaty tackles there. I didn't think we were going to end up getting into the 50 there. Absolutely wiped out.
Just a bit of a breakdown the defense there.
I'm sure people like basketball. I'm not a massive fan, but it's only because I haven't really watched it.
He's following Sam Taylor everywhere. So I think last week to Ben King.
Right, on the 40-ish second mark.
The influence of one of the best interceptors in the game.
Come on. This is the first one that's at a slight angle. Oh, straight down the middle. What a kick. Take the lead at the end of the first quarter. Swans 26-30 up.
Let's have a look at Luke Parker, what he gets here.
Oh.
Big roundy from Isaac Cummings on the tackle, which you're entitled to do. You can sling your arm into them like that. It can't be a clenched fist, but if it's a big roundhouse tackle, that is fine. And I reckon it has got him.
Are there kangaroos in Australia? Yes. Yes, there are.
Forearm. He's finally found a breath, Luke Parker, and he's back into the...
We'll take that. We'll take that.
Count the ribs there for a second, and the breath. That's a handy ability for McLean to get into that space. But here's the matchup that's very interesting.
Hi, Shanice.
Sam Taylor's trying to sort this out as well. But Will Hayward is following Sam Taylor everywhere.
Giants defenders trying to think their way through that as Green.
Play on.
Into the midfield. Trying to have
Maybe look where you're passing it, Parker.
Can he fire out the handball? It's a sweeping one into space. Favours Florent, but he's got Brown for company.
Bang.
The back, Cunningham. Misses everything. Free kick here for the Giants. Here's Connor Iden.
One.
Blasts away. Brown's there.
Well, end of the first quarter. A decent quarter as well. Let me turn the sound down just a little bit. 4-point lead. Not bad at all. We're doing okay. Oh, well. Welcome everyone that's in the stream. If you haven't already, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't. Join in the chat. I'm getting hot. I need to take my jumper off. Hold on. It's a bit warm. It's absolutely horrible outside, but it's warm in here. Hi, Infested. What's this sport? Aussie rules, mate. It's Aussie rules. You can watch the sport. You can watch the game live in the Discord server. Link down in the description below. How many people? We've got 4 people watching in there. It's cracking sport. Best sport in the world, right?
We're a warehouse, so we can keep our costs down that way. So we're not going out there and using it all up. We live and breathe the lowest prices. It's a good feeling to be able to do that.
Sabco pack of 100 disposable gloves,
Right, we've got to get in the chat. Let's get in the chat. Close start. Things are close between the Cats and the Power too. But as I said, both games at the moment are really, really good games by the looks of it. They are really, really good games. It's good. Hopefully it continues like that. / Swans push ahead a decent amount. Riley says Adelaide Crows to make the finals this year. Possibly if they can find, it's a lot same as a lot of these teams. It's finding that, you know, that form at the end of the season is really, really important. See, no, T-Bone, Tony, did they get lucky? I don't know if they did get lucky. How did they get lucky? Essendon scored more than the Eagles. That's not lucky, is it? Yeah, that was an annoying one as well. I think as a Swans fan, I would have liked to draw in the Bulldogs versus Tigers game. But if anything, I probably think it would have been better if the Tigers won. It would have made them tighter with us, but you don't want the teams above pushing further away. So, yeah, I think I would have preferred that. I had a Mackie D's. I had a Mackie D's for breakfast. Mark, it's horrible, mate. It is horrible over here. It is horrible day. The weather's meant to be a bit nicer next week, or starting from tomorrow, but today is just rubbish. It's so depressing. I know you call it Macca's. I have been to Australia, you know, but I call it Mackie D's, not Mickey D's. Who's Mickey? Mackie D's. Yeah, if you're looking at the last games for the Swans, looking at where we can possibly pick up, looking at where we can win. Obviously, we've got to win this game. This is a huge game. Gold Coast at home next Saturday. I'm not getting up at 4:45 in the morning to watch that, though. I will be asleep in bed. So, you know, Gold Coast, we can win that one. Gold Coast aren't a bad team, but that's a game we've got to win. And then Adelaide Crows at the Adelaide Oval is a tough one. It's not easy. There's, you know, including today, there's 4 games that we haven't got any easy teams. It's a shame we don't have North to play. It's a real shame we don't have North to play in our last set of games, but yeah.
So often, Alistair, we hear of coaches going out at quarter time and they tell their team, you must win the ball at stoppage, you must win.
Sidey, don't be like that, man. Sidey, come on. You're on my stream now. Be nice.
Try and hit a target when you're going inside forward 50. They've gone in 21 times. 21 times the Giants have gone in. And they have only got 26 points on the board.
These stats mean absolutely nothing.
Defensive half, as you called it, Alistair, they've kicked 5 goals from out of their back half. Run, link, and chain it up and get it into their forward.
Come on.
And they've scored 5 straight. They'd want to.
Hi, Falling. Hello, mate.
On the amount of times that they allow.
All right. Well, Sidey, none of this. None of this Adelaide Crows nonsense, all right? Yeah, none. I tell you what, if anyone, none of you watch football, for example, don't you, right? There is a stat in football. There is a stat in football that they use called XG, which basically means expected goals. So as the game goes on, depending on how the team does, each team gets an XG, so an expected goals. It means absolutely nothing. One team can win like win like 1-0 and has an XG of about 3, and you think, well, they didn't score 3, so it's completely pointless. Stats are pointless. Do not let them start like this. Was I would double check that. I would double check that. You've got, surely you should stick some camera on that. Hi Dan, hello mate. This is not rugby. I would definitely check that though, to check that it didn't go across that line. Too easy for him, too easy. The annoying thing is, Mark, right? So, I've got a friend who sent me stuff, and we stay within Adelaide, who's over in the UK, and he says to me, do I need to bring a coat? And I said, no. It's July, for Christ's sake. Weather will be lovely in July. It has literally been one of the worst Julys on record. I said I didn't need a coat, but it's pissing it down all day today. Right, 32-30 to Giants. Not a good start.
And we're back in the middle. There's a lot on this for both teams. Could meet in the final still, these two. Either here or at the SCG, depending on how the Swans finish their season and this game from the SWAT. They have met 3 times in finals before. Giants have won all 3.
Oh, don't. See, that's a stat I don't want to hear. That is a stat I do not want to hear. We've met each other 3 times in the finals and we've lost all 3 against Giants.
Whitfield, all clean, except Brown just couldn't quite hold it long enough. Claims he got an arm chop and his plea fell on sympathetic ears. Had the noise of affirmation from the crowd with him.
So Hickey's plonked himself in down the line and goes short. Hickey's standing right in the centre of where Jesse Hogan, if he just takes off towards the centre a little bit on a lead, he'll run into, there's Hickey coming into it now.
Tom Green. And from 4 deep, Keefe flies high into the night sky. Gordon's making out he's trying to get rid of it, but had absolutely no intention punching the ball into his own chest.
Come on.
Dropped to his knees to try and milk.
We're stuck in our own 50 now.
Green lurking.
Get that Green off that field. Watch him score the winning goal. Just watch him. He punched it the wrong way.
But I tell you what, he's contesting really well. He's thrown himself at the packs, which is, you know, key to his role up there. He's got to bring the ball to ground.
20 minutes in each quarter, but time stops when the ball goes dead. Tony, you want to hear a stat I don't want to hear? 2 times in VFL AFL history, there has been a finals playoff match in Geelong, and the Cats have lost both. Well, I've got no sympathy, Tony. As a Swans fan, going to the grand final last year, I have no sympathy for any Cats team. I'm sorry. Screw you. Riley, I don't really have a favourite NRL team, to be honest.
Francis wants to go on with it. Gives it to the run of Cunningham. Spots McLean it was. Amati comes in with the tackle. Ball spills over the boundary line. Now, is that insufficient intent from Harry? No, it's not. Himmelberg.
But the principle's the same, Kelly. His handball was misdirected because of the tackle he was in at the time. So, principally, it's exactly the same thing. I think they've been a bit stiff there. The Swans missing that one. Or being penalised for that one.
Come on, 33-30.
Warner tries to control it. It's stolen by Briggs. Skies the ball. McCartan with the spoil. Green at ground level couldn't control it. Gordon does. Lloyd. Well done by Ward. Had to really get on his bike and get down low.
What's the score? 52-32 now in the Cats Port game.
Still off to Haynes. Link up along the lines. Here's Green. This is Tom Green. Where's Toby Green?
No, we don't want to know where Toby Green is, for Christ's sake. What is it with these commentators? They're obsessed by Toby Green.
Quick hands. Out to Green. Into the pocket. One-on-one.
How many Greens are there?
McCartan
slightly weird one.
Come on, come on. You've just kicked it to a group. It's going to come straight back, I reckon. Swans are under the cosh a little bit.
Inside hand up to Ash. You get some space to use it wisely and lace out past to Bedford.
Mark for Giants just inside the 50.
Blakey, who'd spent an extended period on the bench, but he's going to come back on. He was listed as injured. We'll just see a bit over almost 13 minutes on the bench, but is returning now and seems to be fine.
You've got to have some balls. Toby Bedford over there with pink football boots on. You've got to be good to wear pink football boots. If you're not good, you look like a knob. I always say this in football. If you wear bright boots, you better be good. You've got to be good. And he missed. Behind 34-30.
Lloyd on the kick-in duties. Heaney's there, rises high, couldn't take it. Went in with the second effort.
I'll tell you one player.
Parker. Down the line he goes, one-on-one.
I'll tell you one player that's been very disappointing for Swans this year, and that's Hickey. Not Hickey, it's been Heaney. He's going for it. Oh, yes! From an angle, from the pocket out there. Boom! Boom, boom, boom. In the words of Baldrick. What a goal. What a cracking goal. Look at this, the speed. Look at the angle as well. He went for it. He didn't even... Look, he had teammates and he had no interest. Tunnel vision straight in. 34-36. Welcome to the stream if you've just joined. You have come at a good time. Errol Golden. Very good.
The audacity to even attempt that.
Even the commentators are loving that one. No, sorry. I'm saying the one Swans player that's been really disappointing this year is Isaac Heaney. He had a cracking season last year, and this year he has hardly even turned up, has he? He's not even noticeable most of the time. A little bit of pressure, boys. A little bit of pressure. And they're going to get 6 points back, probably.
I'm looking at this and getting the overall picture. When they're on the burst like that, the Giants coming forward, and we've talked about how poorly they're kicking the ball inside their forward 50. Every forward is running back towards goal when they're on the burst. And it requires somebody to break the pattern and come at the kicker, and that takes his eye, and he finds a bit of space.
Right, is he going to score? Whee! Ooh, you fat bastard. Ah. Take that. 35-36, we're still in the lead. 52-38 over in the Cats game.
Takes all his allocated time. And he kicks it straight to the opposition.
Don't, come on, keep the ball. Keep the ball. This is what we were doing last week at the end of the game. In that last quarter especially, we were just giving the ball to the other team. Keep possession. You can make that decisive pass in the 50, but you've got to keep the ball in this area, just outside our own 50. We do not want to be giving the ball away. Huru, yeah. All booked. Domestic flights are also booked. There you go. If anyone's interested, take a screenshot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There you go. Just in case you're interested. Unfortunately, we've only got like 2.5 days in Sydney. And we've got about 2.5, 3 days in Hobart as well. Bloody expensive to fly to and from Hobart, I can tell you that for nothing. Absolutely disgusting.
Tom Green against the grain. Canelio gets on the end of the short handball and launches. McCartan at the back. He read that nicely. Knew it was going to carry the two attempting The mark.
Hi, Jimbo.
Blakey on the moonwalk backwards as he considers the options and heads wide. Campbell gets an early jump
And the mark.
and that aggressive inside Campbell.
Oh.
Contact from here. He's
Ouch.
So is that
That looked a little bit uncomfortable.
What came first?
I think the contact came first. Get another look here. Yep.
Yeah, it touched Papley first and his arm, slapped arm on Papley first, but this is all part of the fun of the fair. This is living up to the expectation. Hickey turns.
Yeah, it's just very. I said it was extremely expensive.
Got both hands on it, and the quick wicks bounced it home. Too quick for the lot of them.
Get in. Another 6 points on the board.
They've got some talented smalls at ground level, making the most of their opportunities at the moment. That's a really good grab from
Come on.
Hickey.
I really want us to really push ahead.
Needed a contest, so once again a good contest.
59-38 over in the Cats game.
Bring the ball around your body. That's a high quality finish, but that is a really good contest there from McDonald.
What's actually really annoying and has actually sort of made life quite difficult is the fact that the grand final was a week later this year. So obviously last year it was what, the 24th? This year it's the 30th. So we've booked to go to Melbourne. We will be in Melbourne from like really late on Thursday, the 28th, until really early on Sunday morning of the 1st, just in the hope we can get to the grand final again, really. I did have a guy on here that said he would try and get me tickets, but haven't seen him in ages, so yeah, so we're going to Melbourne for a couple of days.
Straight down the corridor he goes, Blakey.
Well, Nanya, it's bloody annoying. It's bloody annoying. I can tell you that for nothing.
Cornelio is. And let's go again with the instant replay. Short to Briggs this time. Great match up with Hickey.
I know. I get that. I get why it is. It just means because it's a week later, it just makes life a little bit tighter. Hence why we're only really able to have just over 2 days in Sydney at the end, because we're flying home from Sydney. So that's a bit of a pain.
So this is where they've not fallen down, but haven't used the advantage of having this ball inside their forward half of the ground. Now, Riccardi's one of the ones who's been competing for it at the top of the goal square, so they're going to be a bit shorter up there now. Let's go to... Yeah, so I like that.
So 7 points in it at the moment.
They've gone in long and high.
Bit of an angle,
And it's been repelled.
but Giants have another chance. They've just received a mark. Can they score from this distance and this angle? Nick Haynes steps up. Guy, he's played 200 games and he's only scored 12 goals. Wow.
An easy journey for him. From the Frankston Bombers. Can he thread it?
Well, he's now on 13 goals in 200 games.
The broad smile says it all.
And Giants take the... Giants 1 point behind.
It's his first AFL goal, a turnover way back in 2012, found himself forward. Didn't get picked up in his first year draft, went back and played for the Stingrays as an overager and then went very high in the next draft. Was always going to be an intercept defender, but found himself...
He's been with Giants for a long time, hasn't he?
Well, Dean Brogan saying well done.
And he certainly looks a little bit older now.
Off footy as a team, had a gap year.
Yeah.
Just went holidaying, surfing and enjoying life, and then had a rethink and knuckled down to the task.
He's battled anxiety.
Dun, 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 dun.
He battled a bit of chronic fatigue at one point.
Peter, I think so. I don't think we can... Well, I don't know. We can possibly afford to lose one game. But I don't know. It depends too much on other teams around us as well, doesn't it? That is the thing at the moment. It depends on teams around us. 10 minutes left of the second quarter.
And the collect by Fox. Weaves his way past the traffic, hits wide, but it'll be coming back. Perryman gets down low. Just a little waddle on his knees to get momentum. Riccardi's direction through the hands out, couldn't pull it in, and it rolls out of play.
So those numbers were equating 13 times inside forward 50 for the Swans for $7. 6 goals.
Well, I'm not sure if it's comfortable, Peter. 59-40. Is that a comfortable scoreline in AFL? I'm not sure. I am not sure. With still another half to go. Well, still another half and 5 minutes to go.
Haynes is there. Clever little flick up to Kelly, but 2 Swannies come at him and he's happy to see it over.
It's a tight game over here, isn't it? It is a really tight game so far. I just don't want another tight game.
2017.
In soccer, do defenders become forwards? Well, centre backs, for example, normally attack at corners, don't they? Because they're normally the biggest players. So defenders can still score goals from set pieces. High. Is that not high for? No. Ball up.
Way at the other end of the ground, a lonely figure. Sam Taylor is just quarterbacking everything. And Marty just withdraws now.
McLean puts it straight down the throat of Parker. It was a lovely tap.
Look.
Advantage of it. Clark throw.
GWS ball. Incorrect disposal.
Just from that contest, a little sore and a little proppy.
Oh, that'd be left hip. Yeah, cork in the.
Whitfield.
Well, there used to be a Brazilian goalkeeper called Senny. I think his name was Senny. And he used to take free kicks. And he has scored over 100 goals as a goalkeeper. So, go on, Amati. No, yeah. Get in. Well done, Will. Took the scraps. Pushing ahead again.
Certainly efficient, as you touched on, Derm, and some good work again.
We'll take that.
Here's Buckley just really struggling with that. I think it's a left hip, and the downside for that is he'll probably get through the game, but it's going to hang around for about 6 weeks. They are nasty, and everyone seems to accidentally hit it all the time. But again, this is really important. Get the ball to the ground. Dangerous situation in plenty of space, and Will Hayward was good enough.
To defend? No, not really. Once you're a defender, you're probably going to stay as a defender. You're never going to be a striker all of a sudden. Well, I ended up playing as a fullback, so a left back. I'm right-footed, but I played as a left back most of the time, and I used to take free kicks from distance because I could kick a ball.
Gathers and goes. Heads out wide. Cornelio.
See? Pat, that's another stat. It means nothing. It means nothing. If you said 2 teams have won it from outside the top 4, well, it's doable still. Oh, hang on. Chucking things on the floor.
Low down. And he got there. McDonald has played a good game so far. To Warner, who pokes it to Heaney.
I don't know about penalties. Well done, Heaney. I don't know about penalties, Shanice. But I know about Senny, who's the goalkeeper that took free kicks. 59-41 over in the other game.
Could be the next big thing for the Swans, but hasn't had a massive year this year like he did last year. He bends that around to perfection.
I say, where has Heaney been this season? He's on the goal scoring chart today. Isaac Heaney, Sydney goal machine.
Where the Giants have the ball, all the traffic, it's like being on a ship that's, you know, in the shape of capsizing. Everyone's up one end of the ground, and it's congested, it's packed. When it goes to Sydney,
but I don't know if I don't know if I buy the whole home advantage. I don't think I ever buy it, even in football. You know, Saints, well, my team, Southampton, for example, always seem to have an awful record at home. Last couple of seasons, always have an awful record at home and normally do better away from home. And so I don't know if I buy the whole home away advantage thing. You know, you play how you play. And actually, normally the away fans in football, for example, are louder. Home fans are normally quieter than away fans. So, nice, nice. Come on, boys. Push away in this half. 59-42 over in the other ground.
Looks inside 50, and he's looking for a Marty. Got caught underneath it.
And Marty's not going to mark that with a one arm up.
The up and under. Does it favour Brown? It does. Strong mark.
Don't know.
Because the ball's so high, it's dropped.
Yeah, different sizes, but both teams are playing on it. I just don't know. And actually, you say that, mate, Nunya, but I said most teams play at the MCG or the Marvel every other week, so yeah. Yeah, Swans are having a cracking game in front of goal, aren't we? Really, really good goal, game in front of goal. 9-0.
He was able to keep his ground and give it off to Ash, who uses Himmelberg.
If there's one thing the Giants can do, it is shuffle it around side to side and keep shifting Sydney's defence rather than just go in long bomb.
Tom Green, that's a little casual on the kick.
It's not a long season, though, is it? I can't accept that, Pat. I'm sorry, I can't accept you trying to say AFL is a long season, because it's not a long season. Go on, have a go. Have a go, Heaney. Have a go. He has a go. He has a go. Boom. Woo. What a goal. He stands at just over 5'10". Isaac. He gets the ball. He scores a goal. Isaac. Boom, boom, boom. 60-41. I'm sorry. No, it's not a long season. It's not a long season. Football is a long season with sometimes 2 games a week with all our cups. In the Premier League, you play 36 games plus cup competitions. Here, you play, well, not that many games. I'm sorry, I can't accept it. Yeah, this is not a long season. Hold on, door.
Briggs, good contest. Kelly has done kindly for him, but he turned around, picked it up and gave it to Briggs on the run. Hits a pretty good spot with the kick. McCartan got there late, took an arm, took Keefe, put the ball towards the line, flick over the head in the Riccardi direction, but well read by Florent, poorly kicked by Florent.
That's all right, though. I mean, tied up there, 70 out from goal on one side. The way they've been defending, they can defend this ball unless it gets chipped into a lovely pass to a leading player. If they just go high to the top of the goal square, the Swans have been defending that type of ball very well all night.
Lloyd sits it up, hoping for O'Keefe, Briggs, they're all there. Off the deck, Green. He's a magic man, Toby.
Who else?
It's a one-man freak show when he fires up.
Score of you.
Well, I'm back. Sorry about that. We haven't scored, have we? I'm sorry. Oh, mate, that's... If you know how much running you do in a football match, it's just not... You can't give me that nonsense. I think so, Titty Cullen. Heaney heard me, right? Well, NFL's a joke, mate. NFL's a joke, Baranari. What are we doing? Did he touch it? Assume that's what we're looking for. You can't even see that, can you?
I don't know if Snicko carries that far, does it, Train? You can't get a read on it from there.
No, but give it time. Derm will have audio engineers.
If you know, you can say it's not. You can say it's not high contact. Has she nicked a shoe? Will you stop nicking shoes? Running, yes, but you're still getting in football. You are getting the change of direction. If you realise the amount of strain on muscles is incredible in football. So I just cannot agree with you. I'm sorry, I cannot agree. Just because it's not high contact, it is it is 90 minutes of constant.
He's like the most inventive.
Can you put that back?
He invents a remedy for
Nicking shoes. Five minutes left, 47-60.
With that goal, his 50th for the season. The first time he's cracked the half century in a season of footy. I remember about 7 days ago in Ballarat, they were down by about 35 points halfway through the third. Toby hadn't touched it, and he finished with 5 to be the match
You
winner.
listen,
And they came
listen.
back for that
Remember,
victory.
I'm coming as a football fan and an Aussie Rules football fan. Okay, so
Reads that beautifully in the air.
you're talking out of your asses. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. AFL is not a long season. You only play once a week. It's just, yeah.
Josh Kelly with his 10th disposal to Ash. It's been very consistent and settled across half-back, although that kick a little sloppy, and it allows Will Hayward to come in and get involved. He pokes it round the corner.
God, that's got to be a mark.
Taylor came late and McLean...
It was a mark anyway, surely.
Um,
It's a golden retriever. She's a bit of a fat golden retriever, but yeah, she is staying for the week, for 2 weeks.
If he knocks him to the ground, it's a reversal. Oh, you've got senior teammates. I'm all for showing and flying the flag. I think
Pat.
he's probably a bit lenient on allowing that these days, but
Hang on.
that was fraught with danger from Sam Wicks.
Great vision from Will Hayward to identify where his teammate was.
It certainly was. And can McLean...
Go on, McLean.
Nice and clean in front for his third before half time.
11 for 0.
Taylor know all about it.
Boom.
They're all getting in Sam Taylor's face. But again, the efficiency is incredible. Again,
Outfield players run an average of 10.14 kilometres per game. Well, that obviously varies per position.
he had half a chance to blaze
About 10.
It was a juggled mark, late contact. Taylor's not happy, but this is what you were talking about, Derm. Just
But as I said, there's a lot of change in directions in football. You are playing with your feet.
went down and reversed a free kick. You wouldn't go in at half-time with Big Horse in there. You'd stay out.
Where's Wixie? Oh, he's sitting on the bench outside, coach. He's too scared to come in.
Subbed himself out.
From you, Derm. Blokes with short wicks.
Hi, Adam. Hello, mate.
Papley. Popping and propping Papley, and now he finds the target in Hayward. Little purple patch here, the Swans.
Big
Finishing
numbers
this
back.
quarter.
Yeah, you have a lay down.
Hayward sits it up long. Hickey gets down.
Oh,
McDonald had it lost.
can't get it in his hands.
Still alive.
Hi, Toby. Hello, mate.
Taylor gets one for high.
Yeah, see, that's spilling over into contact just for the sake of giving it to Sam Taylor to try and get him off his game now.
47-66. 3 minutes left on the clock.
As a defender, but can play forward. They need a run a goal. First and second in the mark of the year contest at the moment. McCartan came hard, and he got the free for being blocked. Edged out in that marking contest.
Adam, I use Watch AFL. I'm a Sydney International member, so I get access to Watch AFL. So technically, it's a Fox 503 stream at the moment. I think it's 503. Yeah.
McLean was in the middle of it.
Play on.
He had it the run.
Finish off. Come on, finish off with a couple more goals. Be good.
Parker in the congestion, as always, threw a boot at it. Buckley throws his boot at it and gets it out of there. Scoots to the back. Fox, Green, the smartest of the smart against the Fox. Did well.
GWS on the counter-attack. Running down the wing, playing the ball big into the Swans 50.
Got the fist on it. Key.
They've got it back.
Ran to a brick wall in Francis.
Ball up, I think.
Wrapped up, going nowhere.
Keefe lost his exit strategy then, Drano. we needed that sidestep then. He just turned around and he was there.
BT Sports show it. Yeah, BT Sport shirt, Bill. Even though BT Sport has just changed to TNT Sports. They've changed the name. Don't know why. You want a wee? 2 secs.
The creator.
You need to go out for a wee. Oh, the sun's coming out.
Onto it, Hogan. Campbell blazing through the wrong way. Blakey drops it. Hickey.
Great kick.
Cool, calm head. Hickey back in this team. McDonald a long way from home, barking instructions.
Oh, mate, Nugget and Brooks. She's just little sod taking shoes. Absolute nightmare.
He's kicked 3 goals already. Gives this one off. A barrel inside. It was a helicopter-like one to grab, a tough one.
A minute left on the clock.
I mean, he's a really good contested aerialist, and he's able to get Sam Taylor grounded then. So he's flat-footed, the two of them, and he's a bigger species, a bigger man. Just able to dominate him in that contest. Speaking of big men.
Not sure what he was trying to do there, but Ash, Canelio, Ward, it's all hard going. Eventually some run. Haynes
Is my clock? Yeah, isn't it?
delivers. Oh, great, has to go back with the flight. And he's been
Yeah, it is.
crunched by
My clock is definitely working. It's 11:41.
Felt encourage this man.
He bounced up in a split second.
He had a case.
Bobby Green has the ball with 30 seconds to go.
Contact for 50. That might be the reverse Toby tax here. So he's completed the mark. And he turns the shoulder into
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't let him have it.
Oh, he doesn't make
Nah, you're crap.
whatsoever.
Oh, oh, oh. Yes, bigot. That could have been given as high then, actually, to be fair.
Line.
Thank God for that.
the Swannies.
Straight back. Here's a chance for Ash. Drop what he should have taken to finish it right.
Oh, hit both posts. They finished 47-66 at half time. Oh, that was funny. Looked like it was going straight in with the final kick of the game and it ended up bouncing off both posts. Wow. It's half time. I better turn the sound down on the stream just in case any music starts coming out, as it does. Thank you everyone for joining the stream though. It's brilliant to have everyone. Everyone's doing loads of chatting as well in the chats. Hi, Total Joker. Thoughts on the first half? The first quarter especially, Swans were fantastic. Did really, really well on the counter-attack, got ourselves into good positions. We had a little phase where we were giving the ball away too easily, but I think we've weathered the storm. 48-66 is a good position to be in. Yeah, you should get the 6 points if you manage to hit both posts. A little trick shot, right? But a good performance so far by Swans, mostly. We've weathered the storm. Yeah, I think we've been good. We've been all right. Not too bad. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below as well. Daisy? You're not getting dirty outside, are you? No rolling in the mud. Yeah. What is the live table now? Let's have a look. Let's try and see live table. I don't really know how to find it. Oh, a Cooper Bourne advert's just been on there on Fox. Who just saw the Cooper Bourne advert? That's what we've got. That's what we've got, the old Cooper Bourne. It is in Australia now. Live ladder. No, that's not the live ladder, is it? The ladder's not updated. If we win, we'll be up to... What's our goal percent? Depending on how many goals we score, we're probably in 9th at the moment on the live ladder. But GWS are winning. Geelong are winning as well, actually. So we're probably in 10th, aren't we? Ugh. Annoying. Right, I'm just going to pop for a wee. Toilet break time. If you've got any questions, because half-time is a long period here. So if you've got any questions, hit me up in the chat and I'll be back very short. How Pixie? Pixie's fine. Very noisy recently. Very noisy girl wanting attention at night. Always when we're about to go to bed. Right. I will be back in 1 minute-ish.
Choose between crispy chicken or 100% Aussie beef. Then add a golden cheesy patty, drizzled with tomato chili jam. The cheesy range is back, because everything's better with cheese.
At Wild Turkey, we've been making bourbon our way for almost 100 years. And a little self-belief has led to some bold stories and a mighty fine bourbon. And that's aged longer and delivered richer. That's what happens when you trust your spirit and make things the only way you know how. Wild Turkey, trust your spirit.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you have been waiting for. This is the greatest show.
Franklin! This is Buddy Franklin! This is the greatest showman!
Of the 12,000 people who have played AFL, VFL football, not one is a greater footballing athlete than Lance Franklin.
Franklin stays down, crumbs it, bends it. Oh my goodness, that's got cream dripping off it.
I love him when he's on the hunt, when he's chasing and sniffing out a goal. No one loves it more than him. He's aggressive in his hunt, beautiful in his execution.
Buddy's still going! Buddy's still going! He's unstoppable!
How can you not love the bud, the long bombs, the imposing presence? The man's got it all.
Buddy Franklin goes back. Advantage is paid. It's a one-man battle. He's away. Man running back towards the goal square. Needs to be closer. He can't bounce it through. He kicks it through on the full.
Honestly, go upstairs. Oh, they're doing another little Buddy montage. Everyone loves Buddy Franklin. What are we saying? What are we saying? That 70-metre goal was insane, by the way. How is my wife doing? Riley, she's all right. She's gone to work. If you haven't already, Charlie's vlogs from Italy are now live. Well, first one is live on the vlog channel, Charlie and Rob. So make sure you go and check that out. charlieandrob.com. I tell you what, Sydney's goal scoring is incredible today. There's been weeks where literally Swans could not score in a brothel. However, today, Swans have been fantastic. 11 goals, 0 behinds. Incredible goal scoring, right? Absolutely incredible goal scoring. And you can't ask for more at the moment. You really cannot ask for more. Doing very, very well. I just have a weird question, right? Why do the other AFL streamers feel it necessary to have how many subscribers they've got in their live stream visuals? Anyone got an idea why? I see Riley's doing a live stream and he's got He's got how many subscribers he's got. Why do you need to know how many subscribers you've got? Don't really understand. Do I think Buddy was overrated? No, I do not think Buddy was overrated. Buddy was not overrated. As he got a little bit older, your body can do slightly less. Good man, Sidey. Good man. That's just a question. It's not necessarily having a go. Not necessarily having a go at him. I'm just wondering, yeah. I'm not putting 30,000, am I? 30,000. Actually, currently it's 30,190. I'm going to close that door again. It's windy. The good news is, I think Cardi does as well. Yeah, I think Cardi does. The good news is Flo the mower is out doing her job. Yeah, I said I think Cardi does as well. What car's this? Another electric car. Kia. If that's the Kia GT, the Kia Niro GT, why did they feel it necessary? The Kia EV6 GT, it's a family car. Why did they need to make it into a GT version? Ridiculous. Anyway. Zacholotl, yeah, I will. I didn't do very well I haven't been doing very well. I started off really well with my tipping. Anthony, hello, mate. I hope you had a good time. I hope you did have a good time. Interesting result. Yeah, no, I'll still be doing tipping. I'm gutted, though, because my tipping's been rubbish. I started off really well, or pretty well. And I've just gone... It's all gone to pot, on it. It's all gone to pot. I'm down 53 at the moment. I'm down 4 places this week already. Awful. Absolutely awful. I lost the first one. Got the second one correct, but not the correct score. Lost the Crows game. Lost the Collingwood game. Jesus. At the moment, I'll get a point and a half for the Swans game if everything stays the same, but the problem is it won't. Hopefully I'll pick up some points with Melbourne, Carlton. I think I went Fremantle as well. Just frustrating. A KFC advert. The only problem with you have KFC is you end up with a dodgy stomach afterwards. It's just, I said there's been some really, really weird results, hasn't there, throughout the season. Garth, yeah, no, if you're happy to take us somewhere at least for a day would be awesome, mate. I said it's a shame. Charlie and myself wanted to spend longer. We wanted to spend longer in Sydney. You know, I know we've already seen the Opera House and whatnot, but we were hoping to spend longer in Sydney. But obviously, the grand final, which we didn't realise was a week later, so I think we're spending like a week in the Gold Coast, then going back to Melbourne for the grand final weekend, and then straight over to Sydney. But yeah, no, it'd be awesome if you can take us somewhere cool that we can film would be awesome. Yeah. Come on. These half times, I just take so long. have I been to Queensland? No, we're going to Queensland this year. We will be in Queensland in just over a month. Where's Summer Bay? Well, I don't know where's Summer Bay. I don't even know where it is. Garth, you're literally saying the same comment. I've just answered your comment. I just answered your comment, Garth. Yes, please. That would be amazing. We have nothing planned yet for Sydney. I don't think. Don't think we have anything planned. Other than the only thing Charlie has planned in Sydney is to get cream puffs again from the Chinese town, Chinatown. That is the only thing Charlie has planned for Sydney. Are you flying direct from London to Perth or another route? So last year we flew direct. So obviously we're starting in Perth this year. Last year we went to Melbourne, but we refueled in Perth. This year we are landing in Perth, but we're going Singapore, so flying via Singapore this year. Yeah, so Summer Bay is where home and away is. I bloody hate home and away. It's the sort of thing my nan used to watch, and if ever we went round, she was always watching that crap. Yeah. So yeah, flying Perth via Singapore, but coming back from Sydney. We're not, Pat. We were either going to do somewhere like Darwin or Hobart, and we've chosen Hobart instead. I was warned that the Northern Territory, like Darwin and that, can be a little bit rainy, really hot and really wet at the time that we are down under. So, yeah. I don't drink wine though, Garth. You have to think of somewhere that's really cool that would be good on film. See, Anthony, I'd have to be doing a audio book, I think. Yeah, I said it's just we weren't sure, but I think I said we booked to go to Hobart instead. So we're doing Perth, Adelaide, Hobart, Brisbane, Melbourne, Sydney. That is the plan. That's all booked. We're going to go see, when we're in Adelaide, we're going to go see the Pink Lakes. What are you sorry for? I don't know if we could run out to Uluru. Uluru is not a run out. Unless you've got a plane license, mate, and you can fly us there. I'm not sure. I would love to go see Uluru. I'd love to see Uluru, but yeah. Well, I said, yeah, no, flights are booked. As I said, that is the plan. Domestic flights are booked. Perth to Adelaide, Adelaide to Hobart, Hobart to Brisbane, Brisbane to Melbourne, Melbourne to Sydney. Yeah, Queensland. We will be in Queensland. Charlie obviously wants to go to Australia Zoo. Might see the Glass Mountain, maybe go scuba diving. I'm not very good at swimming, but apparently you can wear a life jacket and still go scuba diving, apparently. I'm not really very good at swimming. That's Bill, that's my point. That is the thing, right? When you go to Uluru, yeah, you can look at it for an hour, but then what else do you do? You can't exactly climb it anymore, can you? So, yeah. I don't even know who Matthew Nix is. I don't know where we're going. I can't remember. We're going to take, it's like a 3-hour drive apparently when we get to Adelaide. Via the Pink Lakes. I can't remember. Garth, it's got to be somewhere that it will be good on a vlog. Remember, I need to try and pay back the trip. Because it is even more expensive this year. So we really have to try and pay off the trip. We paid off last year's trip from all the videos that I made. That was the live streams, the reactions, the vlogs. We paid off last year's trip, but it is more expensive. So I think that might be where we're going, Mount. No, I don't know. No, maybe not. Oh, hi, New Falconer. Hello, mate. Get the sound back up for the second half.
Yeah, the concerns going into the second half.
What was...
We don't want to rely upon going from one end of the ground to the other to score. We want to make sure
Nice.
particularly if it gets a bit slippery, win our contest, put some heat on them, and play more of a territory game.
Look like you went in with a clear plan around Sam Taylor and make sure he doesn't intercept Mark Will Hayward in the first quarter. How'd you see that pan out?
Oh, he's a good player. You know, we've got to make sure we reduce his...
Yeah, I can't remember where it was we were going to go, but we're going somewhere. I can't remember. Right. Second half is about to start. Let's go. New Falconer. Swans are on absolute goal-kicking form today. They're having an absolute blinder. Am I going to be on TV? Mate, I will try, Pat. I will try and be on TV. If you guys want to try and get me on TV, that would be amazing. All right. Hi, Chris. We got Chris on Facebook commenting. Yeah. I was on Sunrise. I was in the audience for the football show. I was on Sydney 7 News. What else? I was on something else. Oh, I was recently on, obviously, the Adelaide News, wasn't I? Not live.
Second half underway. Papley sent in the middle to win a couple of clearances. Got it to Mills. Feeds a 30-metre handball. Ash got on the end of it.
Oh, really? Wow.
Straight to Parker, who's had it 16 times so far in this game. Heads toward McLean. He's been the difference so far. He's got 3. And he can line up for number 4. And no player in the history of Sydney derbies.
No player. No history no player in the history of Sydney derbies has scored more than 5 goals, apparently. Whoa! Hang on, guys. Have you just seen the score? Have you just seen the score in the other game? 59-61 now to Port. Port are flying in this quarter. They're only 5 minutes in. Bloody hell. Right, go. Yes! Get in. Yeah, Kochi can do one. Shanice, I am not a fan of Kochi, mate. Thinking I was going on Sunrise for them to give us 2 tickets. No. I was fuming. The producer basically gave us the impression we were going on to get tickets and we didn't. 12 goals. No behinds. 48-72. Unbelievable, Jeff.
So he equals that record. Round 7, 2021 against the Cats. And that takes him to 15 for the season. So he's
if I won $50 million, which is only, it's not that much. It's not that much in proper money. It's enough. I think I would quit work if I won that much. If I won $1 million, I probably wouldn't quit work. But if I won $50 million, I probably would. Prefer £50 million though. Rain is coming down over in Sydney. No sound. There should be sound. It's more like 30 million, I reckon. It's more like £30 million, which would be quite nice. Riley, I do play, well, I have got AFL 23, but it hasn't really been very good, so. What are you barking for, Lena?
to keep the feet away from it. Yeah, he knows he's done.
Leany.
24-point lead to the Swans.
Yeah, let's hope it's good for us this year. It was about 1.6. Shall we see what it is?
That's a great tackle. Pinned one arm, he's cradling the ball in the other.
Ooh, what?
In the game, Rowbottom, isn't he?
Yeah, and loads a lot.
Punch him up in a separate tab. What? What am I doing?
First half, the Swans.
Hickey only as far as the Giants, coming with a high ball. One little nudge. Toby Green, was it legal?
It might have been his elbow as well.
Right. Well, it was an illegal block. The umpire
I'm confused,
there, so
Garth.
The Swans have got it. This is Campbell.
If I had £7.7 million, yeah, I'd quit work.
Over McLean.
I would be off travelling the world.
Into space. Parker's there, tackled by Tom Green.
No, I've got a bank card that I use which has no conversion fees, so I don't, because it's all YouTube money, so it's goes straight out of that. She's nicked another shoe. Actually, it's the same boot, the same walking boot.
The corridor before Mills flares that kick wide to Goulden. Can he keep it in? He's got plenty of tricks in his bag, this young man, and he steadies it to Lloyd.
1.91 now. God.
50, and that'll hurt. That'll almost
Wow. This time last year, when we came to Australia, it was about 1.7. Now it's about 1.94. Wow. Is that good for us? Is that good for English people?
He's right on the middle of the ground now, and that mark was taken.
Yeah, that is the thing.
10 metres inside.
I think it's just you, Pat. It is just you. Is he going for another goal? Oh, it's our first behind. Oh, that's gutting. That is gutting. 12-1 now. Oh, that's a shame. So it's good for us. That's better for us, right? So we're getting an extra roughly an extra 20 cents per pound. So things should be cheaper for us, right? That's good. I would say the way Swans are playing, we should win this. Alright? We should say that we should win this. However, we were winning comfortably last week against Essendon and fell apart. So let's hope we hold on and we don't give anything too much away. But still, just over 16 minutes left of the quarter. We've got to push. Get to 100 first.
Brilliant tackle by Toby Green. He might set this up. Gives it over to Bedford downfield. They said play on, and running into the goal will be Riccardi.
Goal for the bad. I know. She's an absolute madam. Why are you pushing each other? Get a grip, you boys. It's pathetic. Your defense is terrified, free from desire. Na 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 na.
Maybe when he was getting up, a little bit clumsy at times.
Na 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 na.
What may have happened. So Isaac wasn't happy with that.
More and more, just more and more. Let me love.
Just trying to help himself up.
Oh, get him suspended. Filth. Absolute filth.
Kneeled on him on the way up.
Always an occasional darker shade of green that we see when it comes to Toby's game. Briggs gets it to half forward. Hogan attacks it. Knocked down to the front. Daniels going the wrong direction. Made it tough for Haynes.
Don't. She's sleeping now. Let's just leave her down there. Little madam.
But that's what you get if you can't hit a handball correctly from 2 metres away.
So 54-73, just over 15 and a half minutes to go of the third quarter. Good man, Pat. Good man. I hope it's man and not Patricia.
And he turns it over. Blake, he got there. Didn't quite turn it over because it was picked off by Kelly. Kick smothered.
Oh, Francis
toward the boundary. He had a chance there, Francis.
He was so lucky, though. He got caught in between Keith sat back, and there was just that little snick, that touch on the ball that was going
59-62 over in the Port versus Geelong game, or Geelong versus Port game. Really, really could do with Port winning that game. That would be a huge win for us.
Goes back to go forward. Kelly, he gets past Hickey, who was running Treacle, trying to cut him down. Ball to the back. Daniels thought he was going to get it and go.
Garth, you must be well behind, mate. You need to refresh the stream or zoom it forward so it's live. But yeah, that's what Charlie wants. She wants the cream puffs.
Big moment this. Ward flares it wide and dropped by Brown. Puts it to grass.
That's as much of a mark as Marty's in the first quarter. 65-62. That is looking like an absolute cracking game over there. Can't switch over this week though.
Just edged Marty away from the ball and disguised it as if he was going for it. He had no intention of going anywhere near it.
So Buckley now, as the rain starts to come down a little harder. Jack Buckley would have been pleased with the Buddy news during the week because Franklin booted 3 on him the last time they played in round 7. There was no Sam Taylor for that derby. Haynes.
Big ball into the Swans 50. Get it away, smother him. Got to keep tight now. We don't want to give this lead away. We don't want to give them a sniff.
He performed miracles in the second half against the Dogs last week. With his 5 goals coming late. Daniels lost it, goes back, tackles. Was Lloyd with the
I don't know, Adam. Depends if anything good is on when we're in that location, really. If nothing's on, we're not going to go out of our way. We're not going to go out of our way, for example, to watch a different sport. Only because we're on such obviously a tight time frame.
50 odd points put against you for 45 inside 50s at this stage is a super effort by their defenders.
He's given it to the opposition.
The old Women's World Cup will be over by the time we get there. England would have already won the World Cup, so you know, got nothing. We ain't got that to look forward to.
What he does do is he draws Mills forward.
66-62 over in the Geelong game.
Giants fans welcoming Tom Green back into the fold.
22nd possession coming.
13 minutes left. 54-73.
So Ash has got it.
They blazed away a little bit from that position where Tom Green was in the first, especially the
Harrison, no need for that, mate.
So the 22-year-old from Shepparton says, I'm going for home. Just the 1 goal so far.
Is he going for a goal from there? No, he's not going to make it. No marks. Smother. Behind. Bloody sockered it through. Stupid. I could tell you were behind, Garth. Bit of blood on old Toby. Get him off to clean it up.
I wonder if it's his.
The lizard, because he's running off. He thought, I can get one in here. He can't come back at me. He's under the blood rule.
Not like the old days, though, Doom. They can come back on the ground.
Oh, yes.
I found that out one day when they've played.
There's a bit of a lull at the moment, isn't there?
You idiot.
Little bit of a lull in the game.
Lloyd entrusted with the kick in.
See you later, Anthony.
McDonald comes down to make a contest, and he's been pretty good at that today. He spent a lot of his afternoon up the field, so scratch from the cheek for Toby. Been a great captain for them this year. 5-2 last week against the
Come on, Hicks. Come on, Hickey.
when he lit it up, and he was the difference maker.
God, the ball's gone nowhere near the bloody ruckman.
When the Giants came from behind at the SCG to beat the Swans. Touch play on. Taylor had to go, and did he?
Play on.
Himmelberg, Iden, Tom Green.
GWS just hand passing it up the field. Nice play by GWS, to be fair. Just slow and steady.
On the way back
Mark the play. Got to mark the players for. Poor from Swans there. Far too much space for the players. Far too much space.
Hands it off to Himmelberg. Dance one way from outside the 50 and then pulls the kick after the ball drop.
Poor from the Swans. I said far too much space given to them there, to GWS.
That was even better.
So the milestone man, one of their 200 club, and they've got a few of them now. Steve Cornelio will join that 200 club in the final home and away game. Toby Green, 200. Whitfield, over 200.
GWS, can they score? Can he get his 14th goal?
And now Nick Haynes.
Haynes with the ball. No. Behind, just a 1. We got let off there. 56-73.
Left of screen, so the Giants in this quarter slightly into the breeze.
Blakey to Florence to a one-on-one contest, really asking a lot of Papley. Perryman. Papley's asking the question. Umpire says no.
Gotta be tighter. Swans have got to be tighter with the GWS players. We cannot give them so much space just to slowly work the way up the pitch. Can you?
Winter's night in Sydney's West.
Briggs got rid of Hickey very easily last time, and again, Forges ahead of him.
Looking for Tom Green. Instead, it's Papley that emerges with the Sharon. And Taylor happy to see it over. We spoke Dermot half-time. Sam Taylor. Oh, it's deliberate.
Deliberate. Was it? I didn't.
Intent from the key defender who's not enjoying his night so far this evening, conceding 5 goals in that opening half of footy.
Rob, do you only like Australian sports? Well, no, I like football. I like rugby union. I like rugby league. Cricket's, don't really like Test cricket. 66-62 over in the other game. Bang! 13 goals. Nice. 56-79. Cracking. The finishing today on the Swans. Unbelievable, Jeff. Look at this. All the time in the world. Huge kick. We don't even need the marks. We don't even need the marks. Good. Well done for Hickey being strong there. Don't even need the marks. Fantastic.
Wanting to get drawn into the play, but he actually backpedals about 4 or 5 steps.
We should win this. 56-79. 23 points in the lead. It's still, you still can't guarantee it, can you?
Swans with 3 of the last 4 goals. And their inspiring skipper Toby Green is back on. Cornelio goes in that direction. Fisted down by McCartan.
We got to ensure that we don't give quick ones away. Look, here we go. They should score this. That's disappointing. Get a goal and you quickly give one back. That's annoying. 17 points ahead again.
I reckon Papley was going to ground too early though, trying to draw that free kick. Yeah, he just went in with the intent of the primary intent was to get the free kick rather than taking the ball. So it goes down, and then the umpire felt wasn't enough in it to give him the free kick. That's a good finish though under pressure.
So what Papley's doing,
annoying, very annoying. 9.5 minutes left of the third quarter. 62-79, still 68-62. Over in the Cats Port game. We fly home on Tuesday the 3rd at 4 PM is the flight. That's when we leave to go back to England. Come on, let's respond quickly now. You are always weakest when you've just scored, apparently. That is the saying in football. Whether or not that's the same in AFL, we will see. I don't know how accurate that is. I don't want to watch that. I'm watching the Swans game, obviously, Tim. Watching the Swans try and win this bloody game.
Really soft spot, which is literally in shade for the entirety of winter, and in the middle of those winter's sunny days. So it's very soft.
Row bottom to Campbell. And the Giants keep it in play here. Ward, quick hands. Himmelberg, Whitfield. Oh, it's stolen by Heaney.
Heaney runs into him.
That's a high fend off again. Free kick to the veteran from the Giants.
Unfortunately, he's picked the one bloke in the Giants too who's least affected by a high fend off when tackling.
Look at that, he doesn't move, Derm.
Yeah. He's saying, what free kick? I thought that
Tim, I am in England. And I am watching AFL. I literally watch it every week.
The other former co-captain, Phil Davis, has been playing in the VFL.
I've literally been watching AFL for the last 2.5 years. How it's gone that quick, I don't know, but...
It's almost 50 because he gave it back to the wrong man.
They've softened on that one too.
I am all the way in England.
Man in front was McDonald. Nice pick up.
We can't keep hold of the ball. Ooh. Amati.
Quick fire handball, Amati out to Clark. It's going to be
Was that 15 metres?
Everything's falling the Swans' way.
That did not look 15 metres. I don't watch every game falling. Depends on time. Like, for example, next week, I am not getting up on Saturday at 4:45 in the morning to watch the Swans because I will be in bed. That is obviously the issue. These games at the moment, when I'm not working on a Saturday morning, 10:30 kickoff is amazing. Love it. Come on, Golden. Golden is not golden. Ah. 18 points ahead. 3 goals ahead. Annoyingly, that can so easily turn around, can't it? We've seen this so many times where, you know, 3 goals can just come like that for one team. So, yeah.
Driving rain, ball flung in the air. Sydney Derby 26, and number 26 gets it. The man who's played in the most Sydney derbies of any.
It was New Falconer. It was not 15 metres, was it? No way was it 15 metres.
Back towards the wing. Big fist just kills it. Does Fox. You're allowed to thump it out deliberately in a marking contest. You're not allowed to deliberately thump out a ball rolling along the ground or bouncing along the ground. That's the difference. John Longmire. Final still alive for the Swans if they win this. They can almost be inside the 8 or percentage just outside if they win it. But they're a long way from home yet. Great tackle. Holds it in the area.
Really evened up this quarter, hasn't it? Both teams kicked 2-2, 9 inside 50s to 10.
It is an even quarter. Yeah, I agree with the commentator. This quarter has not really had anyone's name on it.
Had a big role to play. Rowbottom, who's had some important possessions.
Big kick. GWS playing a big ball up the field. Careful. Watch where you're passing it. Nice, nice from Swannies. Just nice little hand passes. Oh, it's just wiped him out. He's just grabbed him and thrown him. Unbelievable. 68 over in the Cats Port game. What a game that must be over there. I almost do want to watch it, but obviously this is the game.
Just slipped on that artificial turf before the fence.
So it's a hard pocket to get a snap from this one because it means most right footers are going to have to turn to the outside to get that snap at goal.
Trying to flick it behind his head was Briggs, and Green's been taken high. Toby's got a free directly in front.
Oh, Toby Green surely can't miss this. This is going to bring it to 2, isn't it? Yeah.
gets into the contest, it's a trick he does use at stoppage. It just gives him a...
He can't miss this, surely, unless he slips.
He's a classy player. This range should not bother him one moment. He converts directly.
Back to 2. Yeah, it looks very, very wet there now. Looks really wet in Sydney.
So look at this on the replay again. We'll see the kick, but watch him just force.
It's going to end up being another bloody close one, isn't it? This is going to do my head in. It's going to give me a heart attack, I expect.
Pushes and then moves to the middle. Just finds himself, just creates 1 metre when a half a second before there was none. So Fox has already turned around to come.
Oh, that's a stupid high to give. Didn't need to. He'd pretty much lost the ball.
Absolutely, Derm. We know this man who's racing up the Coleman medal started as a midfielder, so he's very comfortable around all the stoppages. Had a PB earlier in his
Frustrating.
of 42 touches in one game way back in 2014, but now one of the superstar forwards of the comp.
Briggs. The stocks continue to rise as a ruck gets the clearance of sorts, even though it went wide. Yeah, Toby Green, first ever 50 goals.
Oh, it's going to be a close. I just can see it. It's going to be a close finish. You got 2 absolutely cracking games, really.
Free kick against Briggs.
Warner. Just wobbles it away, and here is the man we're speaking about. Briggs.
Feel like these conditions, it just turns it all into a scrap.
Blast that low trajectory, skims, and it's almost a win really for the Giants. They can reset to the ball, and it's a win for Briggs. He'll do the ruck work here. And Toby Green, this is his specialty.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to make any difference in terms of... Look, it's only 2 goals in it. I think when it's wet, you can get the scraps. If it's harder to mark, you're getting the scraps, and it's yeah, all about territory at the moment. Really is about territory.
Keith knocked it towards him. Blakey, he torps it out of there. High bomb under at McDonald. Ward the crumb. McDonald slap out. Kick off the deck. Finds Lloyd though. Goes back to go forward.
Got to get him out. Got to get him out.
Straight down the spine. Hogan.
No, he's not playing that one. Look where you're passing the ball.
Bedford. Hogan. Caught. Mills. Off the deck. Scrambled.
I bloody hate watching the Swans at the moment.
Bends it, but not enough. Scrapes it in for a bomb.
Just a behind. I hate watching the Swans. It's so stressful.
Early in that first
Hi, JJ.
quarter did the Giants. The last time they led in this contest was the 3rd minute mark of that second term. Sydney got
It's so stressful watching the Swans this season. Honestly, we just, we've had times where we've played so well and just crumble, and we've had a pretty poor second half of this 3rd quarter, and it's hi Taylor. I just
Jesse or Riccardi, they're not having any effect on the high ball coming in, and as you call it, it's getting heavier. So
11 points in it, 2 goals.
Angwin comes in there. You can
Need a goal here. Really could do with a goal. We want to just get a couple. Well, a couple would be good before the end of this quarter. Don't, Pat. I can't. It's so stressful. Honestly. Give me a bloody heart failure.
Big 3 minutes coming here. Clears the pack. Who can get on their bike and be clean in this wet? Perryman only as far as McDonald.
Come on. Oh, got shoved over. Kept it. We're in the Giants 50 here.
Finally brought to ground.
Is he giving a ball up?
Tight, tense.
Well, Taylor, I'm not doing very well myself though. That's the only problem. So I don't think they should be called tips.
McLean.
Come on. All going out.
Is happy to see it over the 2 number 8. So Giants are going to
2:25 left on the clock.
They've won 18 times in their
Hey, mate, it's all about the championship, Ivan. Saints are in the championship now.
5 of those
That's the league to watch.
season, including against the Dogs in Ballarat. So whatever you do, don't go anywhere because this one's far from over.
That ball is slippery.
As Tom Green puts it almost in the front row and the ponchos are out. And the Sydney fans are doing it tough but enjoying every moment of it at the moment. Swans by 11 points.
And no need to tell Swans fans, they led by 37 points early in the third quarter against Essendon last week.
We know, as a Swans fan, we know the pain. We know the pain that Swans put us through. Oh. Oh. Play on.
Last on defence.
Oh.
Yeah, he got plenty on it. Florent, Fox, Goulden, Blakey. Front on contact.
Oh, God.
Allowed to go. Goulden goes hard one way, Keith hard the other. Wrapped up by Blakey. Back into Fox's hands.
Come on. Minute 45. Another goal will be good. I think Luton will get destroyed, Shanice. Luton will get destroyed. Oh, yeah. Good shout. We might as well do the old... Hang on. Let me get my man on it.
Perryman shrugged. Over to Cumming.
It's good by the Swans. This is really good the last 3 or 4 minutes. They've really taxed the Giants defenders. They've made the ball live in their attacking side of the ground. And this is really taxing on the GWS deep defence.
Some tired bodies out there. Heavy bodies. Hickey couldn't get it down to Papley. Perryman just tosses it away. Daniels waited, Lloyd went, puts it out in front of Kelly, who's a classy player.
GWS on the attack. Boys all over the place.
McCartan got front position. Now it's a chance for Brown. Both go to Grant.
Can't cope. I cannot cope.
He lost it. Whitfield comes in, applies the tackle, ball going nowhere.
You're right, Kel.
Hi, Sean.
He did shank it, but he couldn't go long. Cunningham was the only player as a defender back in the 450 for the Giants.
40 seconds left. 69-80. It's been a very... Yeah, it's... I think it's been a weird third quarter. I think the rain is definitely taking effect.
Encroaching danger from behind.
So Cornelio. Can they snatch one late here, a major, the Giants? Handball. Daniels. Here's Bedford. Tries to claim the free. Goes again. Dances through. Daniels goes. He wants the free. Umpires put the whistle away. Still they go. Here's Cornelio. Takes off. What does he see? He assesses beautifully and delivers to Brown.
Right. Well, he gets one kick before the game ends.
We've had this conversation before. When it is raining,
It is some distance.
and picks up water on the way.
So you're saying the little raindrops that hit it slow it down, Doom?
Well, if there's on the way, it hits so many of them, it takes a little percentage of the velocity.
The commentator is saying when it's raining, the raindrops slow the ball down. Okay.
A big moment.
Nope. You get a 1 point there.
Out to the right.
Well, 69-80. I'm going to quickly turn the sound down for a minute while it's the quarter time break. It's stressful. I'm just sitting back for a minute. I need to just relax. I think it's going to be a really nerve-wracking fourth quarter. We're 11 points clear, and I don't know. I can't call this again. We need a couple of quick goals. Do you say Port? Let me quickly switch over to the Port game for a sec. Can someone let me know when the Swans game's back on? That might tell me. 69-75 at the moment. Port need to win. All right, I need Port to win. Wide. Port win would be good for me, actually, for the Super Brew as well. I did Port to win by 10. So anything close would be quite good for me. Oh, another behind. Hit the post that time. It's just so close, isn't it? Cats on the attack. At least it's not raining over in the Cats game. Oh, he gets the free kick. What a game. What a game over here. He punched him in the face. $75-77 over there. What a game. Might as well turn the sound back up, actually, because I've not got adverts. Come on. Need Port to win. Big game for Port. Come on. Can't let the old kitty cats win.
How he thinks his way through this situation. Draws, and then gives off. Really good play by Myers, and then clever kick by Gary Rowan. Just put it favoured side of Jeremy Cameron. Important goal for Geelong.
Stanley puts it to a little bit of space. Bruin gets there, traps it. Vicentini again. Terrific at ground level. He's had a huge night. Rosie tumbles it forward. Stewart and De Koning work it out in the end.
Yeah, at least they've got no excuse, have they, over at the litter box for not marking the ball. It's not quite as wet as it is over in Sydney, is it?
Myers will scoop the football. Back to Smith. Smith squeezes it forward. A little bit of a smother in the end from Mead. Stanley important. Bruin lost it in the tackle.
15 minutes left of this game, Cats Port.
Well, everything suddenly feeling so urgent. 15 minutes of football to play. Big swings, big stakes. Port can finish.
This is, I said, this game is as important as it is for us, isn't it? For Sydney, both Cats and Sydney. You know, we got to win these games.
That's called to play on. Didn't hear it in the hurly-burly.
Outstanding contested mark. Todd Marshall. Had it have been paid. Guthrie touched again.
Oh.
Crashing through Myers. Ollie Henry. But Jonas, the Port skipper, who's had a really tough year.
Come on, Port.
One of the most loved and respected players at Port Adelaide. If he can help get his side over the line tonight. Now, Williams to Burgoyne.
I almost need to have two screens, don't I? Yeah, because I can't get two streams in one go on here. I can on my other stream, but cool, cracking mark. Big ball for the Cats. Go, Cameron. All right, hang on. Let me just see this quick mark. Let me just see this quick kick from Cameron, and I'll switch back over. Oh, I've got my phone. Maybe I'll just put the other one on my phone. I don't know how many I can have with Watch AFL, but I put it on my other. I put it on my other streaming service. I'll get the Port game on.
5 lead changes already tonight.
Can Cameron score?
This to join Jared Roughhead in the top 40 of all time. It won't amount to that. It'll fall. Just
No, right. I'm going back to the Swans game. Right, back to Swannies. Go on, Swannies.
31-22, so plus 20 in forward 50s, plus 9 clearances.
Ward takes off after it. He can't control it in these slippery conditions. And these conditions just add to the drama of it all. Gordon gets a kick away. Amati kicked a couple early, didn't he?
Can I stream multiple games? Multiple devices, I know.
First 2 for the Swans, in fact.
I said we need to win them, Tony, but we need a little bit of fortune from the other teams as well, don't we? You know, like we need Cats to lose, for example. Right, there you go. I got both games. I got one on my phone as well. Yeah, we need other teams to lose as well. Sort of. You know, we don't want Cats going and winning every game, and Crows are doing all right. We need them to lose.
Gets it into the middle. Canelio, free kick. High, Parker's ball.
Yeah, Swans need this more than GWS do. But GWS, if GWS win this, it gives them a little bit of a cushion, doesn't it? Oh, God. Gives them a little bit of a cushion if GWS win, doesn't it? And it probably cements their top 8. But yeah, Cats 82 now. They've just scored.
Plenty of Swans fans in the house as well. Down the line to the ring, Fox kills him to the boundary.
Oh, need another goal.
Did well there.
I reckon another couple might be enough.
Come up. He wants a key forward to come up and hit that ball rather than him being a small man backing into a big knee coming out at 35k per hour, targeting him up.
In the front position was Briggs, at the back was Hickey. And then there's going to be a tangle of arms and legs. We'll see this a lot in this final term.
So what Briggs is doing here, he's motioning every ball forward in the Giants' direction. And it's like that. He just gets it rolling the Giants' way out of stoppage.
Bedford, clever tap. Ward.
Don't buffer. Don't buffer.
Warner flicks it back in. Green with the kick. Just lands inside 50. Oh, Keith. Hogan, rather. Almost claimed the 3.
Behind for Cats 83-77. Stop him. Stop him. Stop him.
It's just a big bomb to the top of the goal square. Where are the crummers, Keith?
Where are the... You've got to... You've got to cover him. You've got to cover him. I'd say it was incorrect disposal. Swans ball. But I don't think it's going to be ball up.
So the Swans still yet to jump with their start. Dylan Stevens
just did. Logan
Come on. Can't be giving a goal away now. It's just slipped through his hands.
Daniels just kicked it wide.
Had to be one of the marking key forwards.
1.7. No, 69-80. 70, sorry, 70, 80, 10 points in it. It's going to be another one of these games. Isn't it? It's going to be another one of those games. Why do Swans do this to me?
Absolutely perfect in the sweet spot of your foot. You cannot allow...
I don't know why Swans need to do this to me, honestly.
But if you get it there in wet weather, it stays straight.
Pull it back to 4 points. Wow.
He shanked it. Completely shanked it. That was a big, big one that the Giants needed there. We'll take that all day long. Take that all day long, a miss like that. We've got to start producing. We've been slow. We've been really slow for the last sort of 10-15 minutes. Don't let him get it. Keep him away. Just keep him away. Press, press, press. How was that 50? These umpires can't measure. Who's in space? Got to move for each other now. He's playing on. Good. Create space for each other. No, that's a bad ball. That's a bad ball. Lucky we get away with it. We get away with that. But that was a bad ball. 83-78 over in the other game. That game is very, very tight.
to this point in time. Kicking ability of the Swans has been much better than the Giants.
Mills loops it up. Chance for Campbell. Oh, wonderful tackle by Angwin, the sub.
The only problem is, yes, our kicking has technically been better, but Giants have had 20 chances at goal and we've technically only had 15. So that them just having more attempts is keeping them in it. Do not let Green have. If Green wins this game, I'm going to be livid. If he scores the winning goal, I'm going to be fuming.
Daniels who came in on Lloyd.
I think he's caught him with his left elbow or arm to the face.
So whether he has to come off now for a test as well, I checked the video as the process is, given it was a head knock.
Oh, that's late. That should be a sin bin at least.
Heads out wide.
Going just a big kick to try and clear.
Fifth congestion.
It's just a mess. We need some more goals. We have really struggled to get goal opportunities now, haven't we? Stuck on 80.
Yeah, but he definitely got him to the ear, and the fact that it went down like that is the video that the doctors will watch, and AFL has someone in the bunker as well.
Come on. We've lost all momentum, haven't we? That wasn't a free kick, but... Yes! Come on! Come on! Sorry if that's loud in the microphone. Come on. Straight down the middle again. Straight down the middle. Come on. Put it back to 3.
Non-participation on the stat sheet, but then he'll bob up in times like this.
He's never been best on ground in a game, according to the umpires. He's played 132 of them now. Will Hayward.
Come on, Hayward. Come on, Hayward. Straight down the middle.
Big shots at goal, and there's another one. Well, he has been. That's just the bottom line. No need to tell any Swans fans that. This year, in critical moments.
Oh, bugger.
That third or even hybrid forward who doesn't play on ball.
Straight down the middle. Probably would have been better if it was at an angle, to be fair. Especially if it's raining and whatnot, and we're worried about, yeah, not kicking straight. Needed to make that. Really needed to make that. We haven't had a goal scoring opportunity in a while, and wasted opportunity. 84-78 with 7.5 minutes to go in the other game. Come on. Come on, Port. No, Ivan. Get out of here. No.
This will be the last one I'm playing for a couple of weeks, so let's pack a lot of footy into the end of the game.
Right, that's the wrong person. Here's the Swans. Parker. Pinging around this ball. Hogan.
Ideally, if anything, you want to be sort of just over. So even if we were just over, you know, if we were 13 points clear, at least it means that it's just that little extra. They need that extra goal, don't they?
Now they drive it up. And a little ginger and a little sore there is Heaney. In that marking contest.
Come on, Heaney. We've got to see more from you now, mate.
He's kicked a couple of goals tonight. Isaac Heaney, both of them came in the second term. Swans have led this one since the 3rd minute mark of the second term. Can they hold on for a famous victory?
Yeah, we need to win.
And then it's going to handball back in board. Oh, it was too.
People are really just struggling to hold on to this ball, aren't they? Big time struggling to hold on. Big ball, get it up there. Amati! He made that! Surely! I would have played that one. I would have played that one.
And that must be insufficient intent it is. It'll be a free kick to the Swans.
Come on, Swannies. Get another goal.
Stevens, the sub, will take it.
I don't like this. I don't like this. Again.
Sits it up in hope.
Big ball in.
Marty flies, he knocked it down.
No, wasted. No, wasted.
Wide. Haynes, back to
GWS just running up the field now. They're going long.
Hogan gets back to make a contest. Swans have plenty around.
At the moment, it's probably a good decision they went long, to be fair.
Loops the handball over the top.
Probably a good decision they went long. Just give us the opportunity to get the ball back with the mark. We go long. We give the ball back. No. See, that's the thing. We've got opportunity to run up the field, keep small passes. You do long and you give the ball away. That's the issue. That's the worry. You go long and you're just taking a chance. Behind. 10 in it. Still 2 goals they need, but 12 minutes left. Come on, Swannies.
They have been mopping up and would continue to do so again. Those 2 little chip kicks, they just break it up.
Now, Lloyd, who was knocked down in that contest from Daniel, he's still out on the ground. And the doctors, I think, trying to get him off.
Swannies playing it long outside their own 50. It's just that ball, man. That ball is all over the place. Just boot it. Just get it up. Just tap it in the middle. It's not going to stay on. He didn't deliberately kick it out, did he? He did not deliberately kick that out. He tried keeping it on for the player that was ahead of him. Geelong 90-78. Port are now 2 goals behind. This is just a mess. Absolute. Go on. Go on. Fuck yes. Come on. That's 3. That's 3 now. We're 3 ahead. All your attention, do I? Woo! Cracking kick. Fantastic kick. Found a little bit of space. Look at this. Found oh, brilliant movement. Crack. Look at this. Little. Whoa, one way. No, go on the other. Left foot. Bang. Get in there. I'm looking at the Port game now. Good mark. Port have a kick. About 45, 50 out. Come on, Port. Bring it back. 4.5 minutes. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's all right. One more, it's done. One more, it's done. One more, it's done. Crap.
So is Lloyd going downstairs for full scat, or is he just having the HIA visual assessment on the bench? If he goes downstairs for the scat, that's 20 minutes.
Well, he's gone downstairs, and I just want to clarify that in those seconds after he got...
One more goal, and I think it's done.
Just lands in. Blakey's there. Still they go. They're running in waves.
Nah, behind for Port. Port need 2 goals in 30 minutes. In 4 minutes. That was a late shove, wasn't it? One more goal, Swans. One more.
And the lefty from Adelaide, who started as the sub. 3 goals, 2 so far.
Oh, he's playing on. Bang. It's big. It's big. It's got to be. It's got to be. They're gonna go. They're gonna go to the video, aren't they? Oh, do one, umpire. Do one, mate. Ah, he touched it, but did he touch it on the line or behind the line? Definitely touched it, didn't he? Bugger.
Looking at this angle, we can see the ball is touched by the GWS defender before crossing the back of the goal line. Decision.
Yeah, I think Cats are going to win this now. 96-79. Cats win, I think. Port aren't going to win that.
And it's still 3 goals and 10.5 minutes. Been done before, plenty of times.
All right, shut up, commentator.
And it's been done by the Giants a few times. Heads out wide. Francis goes with a fist, hit him on the forehead, but a spoil's a spoil. Whitfield Untidy handball. Lloyd made it look okay. Goulden goes by hand. Fumble. Francis. Kelly fumble. Cunningham smothered across the boundary.
71-78. Just over 10 minutes to go. I think the Port game's done. 3 minutes 10 over there. 96-79. Don't think Port are going to win this. It's bad for us. I'm going to say that. It's not great for Swans. Not great. We really, really needed Port to win. Come on, one more goal. One more goal. Derby. It's not Derby, it's Derby, for Christ's sake. Derby. Derby Day. It is looking a win for the Swans if we can just hold on for 10 minutes. 3 goals in it. We need one more, I think. One more, I think, would probably be enough. Big. What? 2.5 minutes, 96-85. Port can still do it. Port can still do it. Go on. Go on. Turn. He's going on his left. Oh, one. One. 71-89. Port are still in that game. 2.5 minutes to get 2 goals. I think. That my maths right. Yeah. 2 goals and Port win. 71-79. Still 3 goals in it. And maybe if we got one behind, it puts it to 4 goals maybe. Yeah, so another behind, and then they need 4 goals to win. So slow and steady, we could possibly just squeeze through it. Just make it harder and harder, make them need the goals. Swans have found a little bit of possession in the last few minutes as well, haven't we? What's he giving? Free to Golden. Yeah, I just saw Cat's just got a 50 metre advantage. Hi, Jared. Well, I think it was probably time for Buddy, wasn't it? Probably was time. Come on, Port. Minute and 45 for Port. Got an eye on both games. Don't think Port are going to have enough time to do it, to be honest.
This evening, the Sydney Swans are ahead on the inside 50 count, 11-5.
Well, I know Saints won 6-3 when Man United changed to a grey kit, from a grey kit. Don't give anything silly away. Don't give anything silly away. Keep it out. Keep it out of our 50. 18 in it. Said Giants still need 3 just to draw. They need 3 and a behind or 4 to win. Just keep it. Nah, I don't think there's long enough. 45 seconds at the moment. Cats are in the Port 50. Don't think they're going to have time. At least she says Derby properly. The woman commentator at least says Derby properly. The bloke says it Derby like the Yanks.
So free kick advantage it goes. So the Giants are going to drive it to the top of the goal square.
Get it out. Get it out. Just get it away. Punch it away. Don't give them any. Don't give them space. Don't give them space. 2 in it. 7.5. 7. Just over. Well, 7 minutes 47. Don't give them space.
It's unattractive, Alistair, but it's just a kick to the top of the square. Brown almost marks it in the one-on-one, just on the left claw. Tries to claw it to the stomach. Keeps Francis behind, so there's the right claw. And it's just anybody's ball from there. Just keep it alive.
Poor How many times we've given them that much space?
It's going either way, isn't it?
Yeah, and it was good positioning because it was 15 metres out rather than...
Look at this. Static. Who was that standing right next to him? I can't see his face. Standing right next to him, standing still. Shocking. Yeah, I think that's game over now. That's a Cats win. That's a shame for Swans, but all we can do is win again. 12 in it. We need a goal.
Had the lead and looked comfortable at the SCG earlier this season against the Giants and consider the last 4 goals of that game.
Jesus Christ. No. No.
It's Toby time.
Bloody Toby Green.
2-goal game. This is the man that broke the Swans' hearts at the SCG earlier this season. Single-handedly dragged the Giants back into the game last week with his 4-goal third term to make it a 1-kick game. Of course he drills it.
1 in it. We can't lose this game. Once again, we haven't finished it off. We're not finishing it off. We need another one. Too static.
Keeps coming. Now so easy. Right then to unload. But he just tempers the kick. He sees his captain. Took over from him and just touched.
Every week it's the same with Swans. Every week.
Those extra steps without sort of the intent to attack the line and have a shot for goal. Looked like he was always going to give it off, but he took the extra couple.
Bloody Toby Green.
Teammates to get into space, and then it's always class if you can identify that space and hit it.
Hickey.
Come on.
Green. Possession number 30.
Papley, come on, lead the way, mate. Lead the way, Paps.
Bouncing ball. Can they get the quick reply? Wicks, standing start. It's going to bounce through and bounce right across and through for a goal.
Get in.
Big appeal for a touch.
Yeah.
Big appeal for a touch. Where was the touch? Do me a favour.
But it's a 6-pointer and a bit of breathing space for the red and white.
Back to 2. One more, we breach the 100.
Defenders are asking for a review, but as we know, they're all reviewed. There's Tom Papley coming out of the middle.
Surely no touch was there.
Kick off the boot was
If it is. No, he did not touch that.
left hand.
Oh, just squeezed under that, look.
Defenders
Can't be much on it, Lynchy, because it still went end over end in the way it was intended.
They are. He touched it.
Review complete. Looking at this angle, we can see the ball is touched by the GWS defence.
Ah!
Decision on the scoreboard.
He just doesn't give up on it, Sam Taylor, does he? No. He will.
If it helps, if it's anything to go by, it's twice now it's been touched.
Look at him now, the Swannies.
If it helps, it's still 1 and a behind ahead. We're still one and a behind ahead.
about 3 minutes ago on the goal line as well with the
It does
2
make it
centimetres up his sleeve.
Does mean they need 2.
a 2-point game at least. So still going to take a couple of goals for the Giants.
That is the only positive.
39 left. Himmelberg marches away. Slams it long. It's
Come on, we need another one. We need another one. Let's get it back to a 3-goal game.
Stevens, who
Big punch.
had a couple of critical possessions. Wicks lurking, lays the tackle on Ward, hunted him down. Ash floats him.
No worries, Falconer. I got you, mate. I got you.
Ugly bounce or kind bounce.
Got some good terminology.
Work gets on the end of it. Kind bounce. Daniel
Oh, thank God he dropped that.
Gordon hunts it but falls. Pressure moments.
Why is this stream gone a bit blurry?
On him.
He's done.
No. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, maybe. Holding the ball or in the back, take your pick.
But the ball went to ground and he dives on it to
I just hate this. Honestly, I hate this every week.
Depends on who you barrack for.
Same thing.
Every week from the Swans, it's just can't finish a game off.
Go again. Umpire comes in.
Or we struggle to finish a game off, should I say. Why is this stream gone so bloody blurry?
A nail biter. Oh, again. And this time it's against Briggs. And it goes.
Okay, Swans get 3.
An up and down season
Keep it, keep it, keep it. Keep it. We need a goal. We need a goal. Really, a goal would be crucial. Goal will make it back to 3 they need.
Haywood wants a free, and it'll dribble back over the line. So you got to feel for Swans fans. They've had some absolute nail-biters so far this season. Sydney losing to Port Adelaide by 2 points, to the Giants by...
Is anyone else stressed like I am? Because this is, honestly, it's the same as last week, right? Trying to hold on to a lead. I said if Toby Green scores a winning goal, I'm going to be gutted. Honestly, I can't keep doing this to me. They can't keep doing this to me.
Margin is 7 rather.
7. Come on, don't underdo it. Big ball, big ball. No one is. They're just punching it now. They're not even trying to hold on to it. They're just kicking it and punching it. Ooh, Swans get a free, eh? Aussie TV, I don't need any of your GWS negativity for my Swans. They're paying that mark. So it doesn't make sense. Some they've given, some they haven't. Have been very, very similar. Yeah? Give us a 350. Go on. Upset the umpire.
Had a wonderful second half. This is his 7th possession in this quarter.
Okay, big ball in. Just trying to get it into the mix. Just trying to get it into... Ah, perhaps. Oh, he almost marked it. Take him down. Take him down. Take him down. No, we got it. We got it back. We got it back. Just keep it. Keep it. Just get it in their area then. No marks. No marks. Oh, ouch. Papley just got wiped out. No, 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 no. Oh, just check on him, check on him, check on him. Go on, suspend him. Give him a suspension. Report him. Report the arsehole. Go on. Yeah, no, I've said this. There's too many, mate. I keep saying this. There's too many umpires. See, that's. He didn't. There was no intention there, to be fair, for him. He was just punching the ball away, but we just can't keep the ball. Just can't keep the ball. One goal. One goal. One goal. One goal. One goal. Yes! Come on! That's got to be enough. That's got to be enough. That's back to 3. That's back to 3 they need. Come on. Woo! 96-83. It's got to be enough. Just try and keep possession now. Just under 4 minutes to go. Just kill time. Kill time. Keep possession. Kill time. Slow everything down, I would say. Oh, my God.
Gives that lovely little 6-metre pass to Warner, who does the rest.
This game kills me, guys. Absolutely kills me. Absolutely kills me. Come on. Just under 4 minutes. GWS need 4. Need 3. Swans, just hold on. Keep possession. Oh, straight over his head. One more and it is done. Come on, Swannies. Come on, Bloods. Good mark. Good mark, to be fair, from GWS. 3:38.
Kingsley up out of his seat. How's that stress level going right now for the rookie coach? Whitfield into the pocket.
My point. Sweet. Nice. Nice. My point is, Nanya, it's not necessarily about being defensive. I'm not talking about being defensive. What I'm talking about is keeping the ball. pass move, creating space. Take as long as you can for when you mark the ball. Just take as long as you can and slow the game down in that sense. I don't mean go defensive. Look at this. Look, to be fair, Swans have no one there. Pressure. Yes! Press in. This is killing time. All on its own. This is killing time. Careful, careful. Whoa. Yeah, what I said, I'm just saying you take as long as you can. Every mark you take as long as you can. You wind that time down. It's been a close game all the way through, really.
They could finish 5th or 6th, the Giants, and host a home final, or they could miss the 8 completely.
Yeah, take Toby Green out of the bloody game.
They go central. Secondary toe off the deck from Daniels. Ball knocked on. Gets it back, Daniels. Barrels it forward.
It just press. Now we need players getting back. Players getting back.
Needs a target forward. Sets it up high. Bedford. Ball cleared the lot of them.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Behind.
And that makes it an even 12-point margin with 2:19 left.
Yeah. That is a problem. GWS 2 minutes 20. GWS need 2 goals to draw. It's been a cracking derby, isn't it? One more. Need one more. Or another behind. Another behind will do. Look, we are just getting it up, aren't we? We are just clearing the ball.
It'll trickle over and the question will be asked and that will be insufficient intent, so it's a free kick here for the Giants. And
they're playing on. 2 minutes. GWS need 2 goals to draw. We don't want to draw.
They need 2 majors in less than 2 minutes. Perryman. He's got Green in a little bit of space. This is
1:45. Take him down.
Step around Warner. Breaks the tackle. He's going to go again.
It's not at all.
He has talked it a tough one to mark in the air. Who's there at ground level? Where's Toby? The tackle by Ward, and he holds up Golden, who has covered
Ball up in our own 50. I do not like GWS, no.
2 goals, 2 been sensational, and Kingsley just prowling on the boundary.
2 goals to tie the scores in 90 seconds. Florent barreled, got the kick away. No mark.
No, no mark.
In the scramble, knocks it down.
Don't give him any space. Do not give him any space. Do not give him any space.
From just outside the arc. Has he got enough on it? It's wide and it's stumped.
The problem is we don't want to give any behinds. 1 minute and 8. 1 minute 8. We don't want to give a behind
2 goals
because
for the Giants to take the lead. So still 12 points with 1 minute and 8 left.
come on, kill this time. Kill this time.
They'll have some seconds from a restart in the middle to level the scores and maybe get a draw, and that's high on Briggs.
Free kick, Swans.
Oh no, it's a Florent free.
Yeah, Toby Green ran at him to block him, to give
Waste.
opposition player, Toby's teammate, a clean run through. Toby sacrificed himself then. Watch this, watch him run at him. Bang, tries to free up.
50 seconds.
Daniels.
Great pick up, Dermot Brereton
50,
off the ball, so
45 seconds.
there's still time though for the Giants.
No.
They need to
Nothing, nothing, nothing.
Gets it out to
Nothing.
from a standing start.
35
High ball.
seconds.
For the Giants, it's thumped down. Keefe had to beat a couple and he couldn't. And the seconds tick down.
32 seconds left.
Mills, the co-captain, left of screen. Plenty of applauding. He's telling them to settle down. Papley.
They can't score 2 in 30 seconds, surely.
Back Kings.
They can't score 2 in 30. You just waste time now. Just take as long as you can. Take as long as you can. If you smother it, it's still gonna take some time off the clock. 22 seconds. It's got to be ours now.
Last week with the miracle win against the Bulldogs for Toby Green. It looks like time will beat them this time.
Behind. Or was it?
It'll be a Swans kick in.
No. Yeah, behind. 14 seconds.
8 straight was there for the taking for the Giants. But Sydney, after the emotion charged week that they've had, are going to break That streak of 7 consecutive.
Whoa! Big kick. Come on. Let's finish this.
For the Swans, and many have made the long trek down Parramatta Road to
That's enough. That's enough, isn't it? Derby Day goes to the Swans. We're up to 10th place now. Geelong have snuck into 8th.
15th about 4 or 5 weeks ago.
The funny thing is, the interesting thing is we're on 42. There's 3 teams on 42 points.
Through the hands, and there's life.
Get in. We're still in this. We're still in this.
Sydney rules the Harbour City door of the top 8. A famous win in
Oh, man.
number 26.
Thank God Toby Green did not get us again this year. This game. Well, 85-96, a win for the Swans. That keeps us in it. It keeps us in it again. We're still fighting for that top 8 place. A really, really weird game. Hi, Gavin. Where have you been? A really, really close game in the end. You know, GWS brought it back to 1. We pushed it back away to 2. I just, honestly, Sydney are stressing me out. Stressing me out big time. Just stressing me out big time. Every week, how many times this season have Swans just scraped over the line? How many times? We'll take it. We'll take it. Well, thank you, everyone. Look, if you're still in the stream, please do make sure you like and subscribe. If you haven't already, before Charlie gets upset, go watch our vlog channel for this week. Charlie was in Italy, so we've got an Italian vlog this week. I don't have much hair as it is. Yeah, I don't have much hair as it is, and stressed, big time. Imagine if, just imagine the difference, for example, right? If some of those games that we were winning comfortably, imagine if we didn't bottle some of these games. The games against Geelong, for example. Imagine if we won that game against Geelong rather than drawing. We'd be on 44. Ifs and buts, obviously, but... Oh, nice Aussie TV. Yeah, nice. It is better. Yeah, yeah. Collingwood, look. Collingwood won that last year. Collingwood did well last year by scraping victories. I like a close... Look, I like a close game. Right, mister. Yeah, I'll sort out a Super Brew Premier League one. I will sort that out. Alright, I will sort that out. I will get that done for everyone. And I will make a note about it.
I mean, this was a really, really good coaching performance tonight.
Yeah, I will sort that out. But yeah, look, I know it's great. It's great to watch a close game, right? It's just when it's your own team, I think I would prefer an absolute destruction. And when I'm watching neutral teams, then it can be a close one. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining another fun watch along. Hopefully, we'll get another watch along next week. I don't know what game it will be. Let me have a rough. Oh God, the rain's coming down again. Let me have a look at the fixtures for next week. Don't know what I've got. Brett Kirk medalist. Definitely Saturday the 19th. Oh no, because I might have bowls finals. I don't know. I'm not sure when my next game will be. Maybe Carlton, Melbourne. Maybe Carlton versus Melbourne next week. Maybe. Not sure. We will see. But honestly, thank you so much for everyone that joined me. If you haven't already, obviously like the video, subscribe. Go check out the vlog this week. And I think we're going to end it there. Have an awesome rest of your weekend. There we go. Goulden, I think. Is that Goulden? Man of the match, basically. It's a weird looking medal. Yeah. Thanks. That was short and sweet. Short and sweet. Yeah, we'll see. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll get the Premier League Super Brew competition sorted, so make sure you enter that. It'll be in the Discord server, and we'll let everyone know about that as well. I'll do a little short to let everyone know. Thank you so much. Make sure you like, subscribe, and as always,